Daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my stuff. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past. All the good things end up in caskets. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my stuff. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my stuff. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave.
Hello, hello, welcome back to the stream. Let me move my mic over a little bit. I don't want it in shot if I can help it. There we go. There we go. What's up, Alex? Good evening. Aren't the servers down? Can't connect. Not that I know of. I'm in the game right now. Right now. What's up, Leon? What's up? Just going to sit here and say hello for a little while until we get a few people in here. I'm not expecting many people to come and watch me bloody farm a captain over and over again, though. Boom, boom. So I'm going to be streaming probably about 3 to 4 hours, depending on how tired I get. If I don't finish the 1,000 kills today in this stream, I'll definitely just finish them off stream and then make a video on it. But if I work hard and get through it, I'm pretty sure I can probably do 1,000 today. So we'll see. We will see. Been a while since I've been in one of these properly. In a farming thing, yeah, no. Has been a while, to be honest. Why are the names all blue on the chat box underneath here? I feel like there should be a different colour. What's up, Lodi? I'm good. How are you? I'm good as well, Alex. Just decided today. Like a shadow going across my side. That's weird. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. What was I gonna do? I was gonna see if I can change the color of the names on the chat box. Can you help with the missions? At the moment, I'm doing some video recording. Let me oh, actually, hold on. What if I do that boxed? That's pretty cool. See, I can only change the text color and not like the name of the person. Okay, well mine's come up in red now, so I think red's probably a little bit better. Okay. The sound is a little crackling. Crackling? Hold on, let me unplug my mic. Right, it might not be my mic, it might be the game sound, because right here there's like water spilling and it's quite annoying. But my mic, if I've just unplugged my mic, it might fix it. It might fix it. Right, so the template of this video is just going to be kill the captain, record what I get. As you can see right here, my pieces of paper with everything written on. This is what I do every time I record a farm like this. And then if I get a legendary at any point, which I'm actually not expecting to get a single legendary this entire stream, obviously kick off in the chat because your names will pop up and chat and stuff like, woo, legendary, hi YouTube, whatever the hell you want. It would pop up in the chat box here because I'm just going to film it in this because there's not much going on in the game, so I just figured having a smaller game and have my camera up here and the chat there is probably a little bit better. I've been watching since your magic videos. I love your videos. Holy crap, that is a long time. I was just talking about today on Twitter how I first opened my channel in 2006, which is 15 years ago, give or take, 14 years ago. I started recording video game content in around about 2009, so that would be like 11 years on YouTube. But I started doing magic before that on my channel, so you've been around for a very, very long time. I need to get all my cards out, do some card tricks and stuff, to be fair. I should probably do some of them on stream at some point. But they're all in the loft, so I've got to go up in the loft and get them all. All my tricks and stuff, all my decks of cards. Right, let's get started. Oh wait, that's what I was going to do. Chat box. Visual settings. Can I not make it? Oh, I can't make it smaller. That's annoying. Oh well. Oh well. I like the drop counter on the top. Yeah, I didn't know what to put up here. Actually, I'll probably move it over a little bit to be fair. Boom, boom, boom. Are they? That's 28 pixels, 27 pixels. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Should I donate 10k? If you've got 10k to donate to me, you've got a lot of money. I had a look at some of your old videos and seen your FF7 reaction video for the remake, and that was pure joy. That video blew up, that video absolutely blew up when I wasn't expecting it. The one thing about remake that I'm very sad about is that I wasn't on YouTube when it came out, because I'd have loved to have made videos of me playing it. I remember your video when you said you're stopping YouTube. I'm happy to see you back at it. I'm a whole different new person now, so I just play for do videos for the sake of doing them. Right, run number 1. Pow, pow, but reload. Oh man, I should not have done impale last. Okay, one epic, 1 blue, and 1 run. 1 run, 1 epic, 1 blue. Here we go then. That was the start of it all. Now we got 999 left to go. I wanted to do this on World Tier 15, because I think when I recorded the 100 kills on the full game, I was on like World Tier 13 or something. So hopefully this might lead us to some more. Whoop. What we got? Again, 1 epic, 1 blue. 1 epic, 1 blue. Second run. Takes a little bit longer for things to kill me now, unfortunately. Is the full version of this game out now? And is it worth buying? I believe so. I definitely believe so. If you've got Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, it's free on there. So there's an option. Hey, that thing just popped one behind. Okay, so what? His was 1 epic, 1 blue. I'm not counting the one behind because it's just the Vanguard captain kills. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, you know what? I'll just count the rifleman kills as well because they might drop me a legendary. Dum, bada bum 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 bum. I have killed this captain so much, even in the demo it's on there. Okay, again, 1 epic, 1 blue. 1 epic, 1 blue, 1 extra run. This is riveting gameplay, right? Riveting. Bump, bump. I mean, I was going to be doing this anyway, so I might as well stream it, to be fair. Makes it a bit more bearable for me, because it gets so boring doing this. You watch now, I'll probably get like 6 legendaries in the next however many runs. Oh, I forgot to, Hey! 2 epics. We're moving up in life. 1, 2. And the 5th run, we got 995 left to go. Is it like Destiny at all? In terms of like abilities, it's quite Destiny-like, but the fact that you get items and legendaries and stuff, like that makes it very legendary-like, very Destiny-like. But for the most part, it's more Diablo / Division, Gears of War with a hint of Destiny type thing. It's a fun game if you can get it for free. I mean, just try it. The demo is also there as well, so you can play the demo. That's free. 1, 2, pow. What we got here? 1 blue, 1 epic. 1 blue, 1 epic. Number 6. Don't worry, I'm not going to give a countdown of how many we got left to go every single time. Because that would be funny. Do. If you'd like to hit the like button on the stream, I'd appreciate it. I would definitely, but it's up to you. Totally up to you. Whoop. Keep forgetting I put my shotgun on the main. Ooh, 2 epics and a blue. We're rolling now. We're rolling now. How's everyone's day been? What have you been up to? I played football with the puppy in the garden for about an hour before he started being a little arsehole and attacking me. It's actually quite fun, to be honest. It's such nice weather here as well at the moment. I just did it again. I changed to my bloody sandstorm. What we got? 1 blue, 2 blues. Oh no, we've lost all the luck. 2 blues. It's been nice and sunny. It really has. It's actually quite warm in my room right now because I have obviously all the PCs on, the Xbox on, all that. It's right in front of me. That's why I don't have my light on, because my light usually makes me look better. It makes the room look better and the setup better, but it's such a hot white light that I was just like, nope, it's too warm out for me to be using it. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Liverpool and it's lovely here. I think it's pretty much nice across the entirety of the UK. Maybe not in Scotland, but or at least high up in the mountains in Scotland. Hey, 1 epic, 1 blue. By the way, because we're here just doing like a chill stream, if you want to ask me anything, I'll sit here and talk about it. You can lurk as well if you wish. There's not going to be much conversation going on in this stream, because no one's going to watch me do this for 4 hours. Pretty good day, because I got to see my mate get hit in the face with a tangerine. I mean, that's just always fun, isn't it? Always fun. Right, this is our 10th run. And no legendary yet. Unbelievable. One epic, one blue. One epic, one blue. You see, the thing is like, I've done so many of these farm videos. Now people can actually watch me record it and just see how goddamn monotonous it is. You just bought a new car. What car did you buy? I was in February. I was in Scotland in February. It was freezing, mate. Snowing non-stop. Aberdeen was warmer, but not that much. Scottish people, though, are just built differently. They can just deal with that kind of cold. To be honest, I prefer cold to heat. I'd much rather warm up than cool down. I think it's like a part of my autistic traits as well. When I get sweaty and irritated and stuff, like I don't enjoy heat. Alright, 2 blues. 2 blues and an epic. Bap, bap. Boom. Come on, guys. It's not that difficult. Yes, there's falling asleep. Warming up is so much nicer, yeah, because you can just get into bed. I think that's what it is. I just get into bed. And I think because of the comfort of the bed, it's much better than trying to cool down. Pow, pow. One epic, one blue. Yeah, I think that's what makes it like much nicer. I can't wait to get to bed tonight. I'm actually really tired today. Running around after that dog tired me out more than it tired him out. Getting old. Oh, I popped that way too early, but oh well. What is it you're doing today? So this captain here, Martin, in the demo, when we had the demo, used to be a good source for farming legendaries. So you just kill him over and over, you die over and over, and that's how we were getting stuff in the demo. But now that the game's been fully released, the world tier options are much higher, which means you have a higher chance of legendary drops from this same captain. Because in the demo, I think we were world tier 7, and now we're in world tier 15. So for comparison, if I go to, it was either 7 or 5, I can't remember. But anyway, for 5, the legendary drop rate is 215%. And for 7, it was 300%. But now we're in world tier 15, we have 425% increase in legendary drop rate. So I want to make a farm of me killing this captain 1,000 times to see how often he drops a legendary. Now in the demo, it was probably like 1 every 100 kills. But because they've changed how legendaries drop, I want to see what it's like on world tier 15 to kill this thing 1,000 times. Because I did it in the demo 1,000 times too, which was hilarious. So all we're going to be doing is killing this guy, getting his drops. I mark them down in front of me. I got pieces of paper in front of me and stuff. And then when we've finished, or at least when I don't want to stream anymore, I will make it into a video for YouTube, essentially. So I'm going to be streaming probably today, minimum 3 hours, potentially 4 hours, depending on how tired I get. If we don't finish it in that time, oh man, I just popped that way early. I'm going to just finish it off stream. I just wanted to do something a little bit different other than, you know, doing expeditions. Because I think it gives people a chance to talk, you know, if they want to talk. And I'm not focused too much on expeditions. I think it's just a nice break as well, to be fair. Oh, 2 epics and a blue. That's the 15th run. So far we have 17 epics and 17 blues. Am I expecting legendaries? Not really. DPJ did this for 200 kills and got 1 legendary. So by that rate, for 1,000 kills, I should technically get 5 legendaries. But we will see. We will see. Let me just keep going in here. It's also a good way to get shards and, you know, some titanium and some materials. I'm just excited to be getting more iron here because I spent so much iron on leveling up my other characters' stuff on here and using all the iron up. So, you know, it's going to be a good way for me to build it back up. Boom, ba boom, boom. I should put music on, to be fair. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit. One epic, one blue. One epic, one blue. Just buy more from drop pod resources. Can normal ads drop legendary? They can, the rifleman can. If I catch a couple of them and they might drop a legendary, that's fine. But I'm focusing solely on the Vanguard captain because that's the kind of meter stick that I've already built upon because I've done this so many times. Right, hold on. Let's have a look at this. So from when I started, 14,352 titanium. So I've already had like 300 titanium from the drops off the boss and also dismantling stuff. That's insane. Just buy more from drop pod resource. Buy more what? Oh, iron. Yeah, I suppose I could do that, to be honest. I've got so many drop pod resources, but you know, I'm doing this anyway, so it'd be just a nice improvement to my iron. Who's your favourite music artist or band? I mean, my whole life it's been Eminem, 1,000,000%. Like, I know every word to every Eminem song in existence ever. But I think, at least recently, it's got to be Ariana Grande. I love her music so much. I don't really do band music. It's not really my thing. Linkin Park, probably the only band for me. One epic, one blue, another run. No, I need the music playing as well to be able to rap it. When I do it outside of the music, my brain gets too focused on what I'm saying. But when I listen to the music, I kind of just zone out and rap. And I can't play the music on YouTube because I'll get copyright stricken. Apart from his very, very latest album, because I really haven't sat down and learned it. But all of the songs, 100% know them. Right, okay. Give us a tune. I wish I could, to be fair. But I just can't risk... Well, I can't risk getting copyright strike, but what that means is then... sometimes when you get copyright strikes, they take away your ability to stream for like 30 days or something. And I really don't want that. Boom, boom, boom. Who do you guys listen to? Who are your favourite artists? I also listen to a lot of non-copyrighted music. As a YouTuber, like, you're always listening to that kind of music. Like, for me, all my starting intros are all non-copyright music, so I listen to them all the time to find good intro musics. And also, you know, like the music on my YouTube videos, the intro and the outro, they're also... you know, non-copyright music, so I just kind of got used to listening to that type of music, and that's what I listen to a lot. A guy called Santan Dave, or Arctic Monkeys. Arctic Monkeys are pretty good. I like them as well. Oh, one other band as well, Gorillaz. Queen as well. I'm starting to remember bands now, it's all coming back to my head. I think current day modern band, The Weeknd. Their music's pretty good too. Same Eminem for Martin. I think a lot of people kind of listen to Eminem regardless of what music genre they're into. I think Eminem kind of really bridged the gap and everyone was like, gotta listen to this guy, he's so controversial, he's this, that, the other. And then his skill in rapping kind of pulled people in. I spend more time watching you playing the game. Slipknot, Slayer, Metallica. I like rock music and metal music and even some heavy metal, but a lot of my heavy metal is foreign groups like Cold Rain, who are a Japanese band. I don't know whether they'd be classed as heavy metal or just metal, but that's kind of where I go to for that type of music. I have to have a very specific type of metal music because music is obviously very, very important with my traits and having the right type of music so it doesn't overwhelm me. So I have to really find, when it comes to like metal and stuff and like really heavy over the top music, I have to really find specific things. Was that 2 blues? I think that was 2 blues. 2 blues. Don't. Whoa. How? 1 blue, 1 epic. Anything else? Boom, 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 boom. Right, so we're on run 22. Run 22, and I'm doing about a run a minute here. Actually, probably a little bit sooner because I spoke a while. You have to real buckle right down soon and go for it. 1 epic, 1 blue. Come on, guys, kill me, please. I'm doing it at the same time as listening to the stream. You're doing this grind as well? Ultra sweat mode. I'm telling you. I tell you though, like I've done this so many times that it's just second nature to me now. I could open up this pad and go through probably about 20 pages where there's just all statistics for things that I've ran and recorded. I haven't even uploaded videos on all of them. I just did them and I thought, oh, this stuff isn't very useful, so no one's really going to care. So I just didn't even bother making a video on some of the enemies that I've farmed. Ow. Yeah, I am. I was in the part of the map anyway. It's just muscle memory. It's pretty much just muscle memory, to be fair. How'd you put on mods on guns? You go to Zahidi, the crafting guy, and then select your armor piece that you want or your weapon, and then press mod gear and go through your mods and equip one that you like. Epic blue. 33 people watching me kill this guy over and over again. You guys are just unbelievably supportive of me. I have another video to make as well, to be fair. I've got to hand in all the hunting stuff again. I'll have to do that like on a morning stream though when I get more viewers. Ooh, 2 epics and a blue. Back. And we will be here till the end. I mean, that's just... I can't ask anyone to do that. But I was going to be recording this anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go on stream, talk to a few people. It saves my sanity a little bit. There's 2 really good perks that out nearby targets on fire, or put nearby targets on fire and brings down a small lightning. Yeah, that's from the Thunderbird, the lightning one. You know what? I'll stop being nasty and we'll predict good weapons. I don't know how many times. Well, I should do that like once a week, to be fair. It doesn't take too long to do the hunts. What's your favourite Eminem tune? I like the real Slim Shady. Ooh. That's a very, 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 very difficult question. I think Stan, definitely up there, as just an incredible concept and incredible rapping. I think Rap God is just absolutely phenomenal in terms of skill. I think my favourite song though, on a personal level, is probably Sing for the Moment. Sing for the Moment really opened up my eyes to not feeling alone in the world. So that's probably my one. If I had to pick one, but there's so many songs that mean a lot to me. 2 blues. Can you rap God at full speed? Nah. I know the words, but I can't do it. My mouth just doesn't move that fast. Plus, I think Eminem's got this breathing technique where he doesn't need to breathe when he raps. Apparently it's like super rare in a lot of people, and that's why rappers are really good at rapping fast, because they have this kind of ability to do it, genetically, biologically, whatever you want to call it. I just don't have that, so I can't do it. But I do know the words. I can rap probably about 70% of Rap God, but when he gets to like the last verse, it's just nah. Nope. Two blues. We're getting hit with the blues at the moment. Sorry, I hasn't unlocked the rapping skill tree yet. Nope, I haven't. Only this one guy is killing me. All the rest are just looking at me. I got that from an epic SMG. Ah, nice. Remember, I'm an old fossil like you, so from that era when he was becoming a thing, I can play the guitar solo from the end of Sing for the Moment. I love Sing for the Moment. It's such a good song. Spacebound's pretty good as well. I like Spacebound. I was going to call it Starbound for some reason. I don't know why that came into my head. 2 more blues. Oh, you know what I want now? Starburst. Right, what run are we on? So this will be the 10, 20... This will be the 30th run. And we have 10, 25, 28 epics. 10, 20, 35, 36 blues at the moment. I love Headlights. Headlights is a badass song. An incredible song. But only because you know the history of Eminem and his mom and stuff like that. And you know, it's all about his family and stuff. Like, when he first came out, I don't think that song would have landed the same. Hey! 2 epics. Bop, bop, bop. I'd love to know actually like what's happened with his mum. Like, she must be ill or something, and I haven't heard that she's passed away. So I wonder like what actually happened with her. My mother loved it and she died at age 48. Age 48, that's way too young, man. That's sad. I mean, condolences, I guess. I know words really don't matter, but you know, that's crazy. What point of the story is this? I'll show you just after this kill. Ha. Bop. Bosh. 2 epics. Okay, we're back on the epic train now. Back on the epic train. Boom. Come on, kill me. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, right, so you want to return to your lobby? Depending where you are in the game, you want to go all the way over to the left to Rift Town, and this one here, meet with Jakob and Shira at her command room, and you'll have to go to their command room, talk to them, they'll give you the mission, and then you go out the main door of Rift Town and you have to do 2 arena fights, and then you'll get to this point. And then you just kill the captain and die over and over again. In 2016 is not that long ago, Martin. Not really. But I'm glad you're okay now. It's never easy. My mum got extremely lucky. She's fought and beat cancer twice. She's 64 now, I think. And potentially might have to fight a 3rd cancer. So, been extremely lucky that she's still around. Come on, game. I want to get at least one legendary drop up there on the board. 2 epics and a blue. Bang. Pop. Right, let's oh, copyright sounds. I'm gonna put up some music. Sort by. Oh, they got a 1 hour long. Ah! Oh, you can't hear the desktop audio, I was going to say. I thought you could hear this advert playing. Right, give me a second. Let me add in audio output capture. Okay, music, background, music. Add source. Done. Okay. Wait, why is it already music coming through? Right, if I play this. Okay, turn it down a bit. Turn it down a bit. We can turn you down. That's really loud in my ear. Let me know what the audio is like. Is it too loud, too quiet? I'm gonna turn it down in my ear a bit. Bump, 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 bump. I'm Billy Kimber, I run the races. What's that from? That sounds familiar. I don't know why I can't remember what that is. 2 blues. No problem, Lodi. I hope you can make some really cool stuff. I feel like the music's too loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Boom, 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 boom. I need some feedback on the music, please, so I can turn it up or down, please. Oh, yeah, Peaky Blinders, of course. I thought I was only going to get 1 epic then. Oh, 1 epic, 2 blues. Music is alright. Okie doke. Up a bit. There maybe? No, you're not doing From the Ashes, mates. 2 epics, 2 epics. Nice. 10, 20, 35 we're at now. I don't know how good these musics are going to be, by the way. It's just a 1 hour, 30-minute long video. So if you don't like a song or something, just let me know and I'll skip past it. Ooh. 2 epics, 1 blue. I had a bacon sandwich this morning. Oh man, it was so nice. But I haven't eaten since then. I don't know why, but if I have a bacon sandwich in the morning, like let's say around about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I can't eat for the rest of the day. Like I just can't. I can't have dinner. Like my body just doesn't allow me to eat. Like I have a lot of issues with like heartburn and stuff, but I don't even think it's just that. I think I just I get weirdly full from eating a bacon sandwich. Maybe it's the salt. Could be the salt. Boom. You just got juggler from him on the 9th run. Get out of here. Congratulations, Jug. That's a pretty good gun. Really good mod. Bum, bum, bum. Down on the D-pad is auto loot. I think a lot of people didn't know that, to be honest. Bum, bum, bum. Pow! Right in the kisser. Do you tally the drops when you get them? I do indeed. I do indeed. Bum, 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 bum. 2 blues. I don't have a full cam set up, but that top one there is how many runs I've done so far. Then there's a space there for legendary. There's the epics, and the blues are down the bottom. If I show you a full one that I've done, if I can find one, closer to the back, I'm guessing. I'll try and find you my 1000 one that I did before. I might have got rid of it. I might have pulled it out and got rid of it. I think I have. But anyway, there's one of the old ones. I think I might have got rid of the 1000 ones. Oh, wait, no. Hold on, hold on. I found some more. That's the Chrysler. That's the Warlord. That's the chest run. That's the chest run. That's the payback mission. That's the normal captain. Aha, there we go. That's the 1000 Vanguard captain runs. As you can see, it's a lot of stuff. Power right in a kisser. That's where I got it from. Is the Family Guy episode. Power right in a kisser. What's up, Signori? Welcome to the stream. I get it set to auto loot in the options anyway. That's what I do too, but I just always press down just to make sure nothing goes wrong and I get it. Oh, look at that. 3 epics. We're on a roll here. 1, 2, 3. First stream I've been able to catch. I'm a dev main as well, and you keep the hope for me in him when I was about to switch. The Devastator is really good once you get like some end game gear and some good mods and stuff. Really, really good. So if you go like bottom tree down here and improve like your seismic side of things, make sure you get all the bleed stuff and the healing for bleed. And then use Golem, Earthquake, Impale. I've actually got a video on my channel about all this at the setup. And then when you get like legendary sets and stuff, you can just put out incredible amounts of damage. Incredible amounts of damage. This is amazing for titanium. It's pretty good for titanium. There's expeditions are always going to be better. Oh my god, what song? Banger of a song? What's this called? Unknown Brain Superhero. Unknown Brain Superhero. What a banger of a song that was. Right, bring that back up, bring that back up. What would Bungie need to do for you to play some Destiny again? Huh. That's a big question. That's a very big question. I think personally, there's not much wrong with Destiny. It's just not good anymore on a personal level. If they came out with a DLC tied to PvP and they announced a lot of balancing, nerfs, etc, 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 like really configured the game, even implemented a system where they could change individual weapons separate from PvE and PvP. They did that. They released a Crucible based DLC where there was 12 new maps. 100% I'll be back. Because then all the problems with, you know, stasis and hand cannons and this, that and the other wouldn't really matter to me, because I'd just be having so much fun on new maps. I'll come back, I'll play the game for 2 months, see where I sit then, see how I feel then. I think, to be honest, if they just made sensible decisions now, I might jump back in. The whole transmog thing is just the most dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. If people don't know what transmog is, it's when you take an item and you make it look like something you've already unlocked. It first became really popular in World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, you could go to a vendor, wherever, give them your piece of armor, and change it to have it look like anything you want that you've already unlocked in the game. And it would cost you X amount of gold. And you can do this as many times as you want, as often as you wanted. And it's one of the most beloved things about the game. Destiny, being Destiny, instead of just having it, they've already got the system in place. They've already got the system in place where you can apply Eververse ornaments to other armors. That system is in place, but instead of just allowing that to be, you know, expanded into the fact that they just give you the option to equip anything onto anything, no, they want you to farm kills to get one currency, use that currency to buy bounties. That bounty then needs to be completed for you to get another currency, and then you have to take all of those currencies, put them together into one currency to be able to use that currency to change your armor, and then you're limited per season to 10 items. It's the fucking dumbest decision they have ever made, because of the simple fact that this transmog system has been asked for since Destiny 1. And then they take this long to introduce it, and then they're like, nah, fuck yeah, you can't do it for more than 10 items unless you spend money on Eververse. So fucking stupid and so blind by them. That angers me enough to not even bother coming back to the game for this new, the new release and stuff. I probably will play it, but I definitely won't be investing time and definitely won't be investing any money into it. It just angers me. The decisions they make are just so dumb. They're killing the game. They really are. Any games you're looking forward to playing in the future? Pokemon Snap. End of the month, I will be streaming it as often as I can, because it fucking looks amazing. Other than that, the Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC that's coming out, Intergrade. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head at the moment, to be fair. I'm not even that mad that Stasis was introduced. We needed a new subclass, and I loved the subclass. The problem is that they didn't make changes quick enough. That's the only problem with it. Unless you're a Warlock and they nerf you straight off the bat. Surprised you haven't heard that song before. I don't really listen to 1.5 hour things usually. I just pick a song out and listen to it, and I just probably haven't ever clicked onto it. What is Pokemon Snap? Now there's a young mind. There's a young person in chat. Pokemon Snap was a game that was released on the Nintendo 64, I believe. Many moons ago. And basically what it is that you sit, well, the idea of it was last time you were on tracks, so you basically I can't even explain it because it's such an old concept that gamers nowadays are like, what are you talking about? So a game that's on tracks, if you don't know, is basically you start at point A, then you're 34 and you don't know Pokemon Snap. So anyway, you start at point A and you end up at point B. Now you could go, you know, sideways through the map, but eventually you'll get to the end and you have no control over it. It just goes. But while you're going on Pokemon Snap, there'd be things that you can look around and see. And then you could entice Pokemon to come out of their like their habitats. You could give them food to eat. And like different positions and different poses, you'd take a picture of them and then you'd get rated on that picture at the end of the level. It was such a fucking amazing game back in the day. And it's going to be super nostalgic for me to play, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as the first one, unfortunately. But, you know, it's going to be something that I get to relive kind of my childhood through. Pout. Don't worry though, Toggle is here. What's up, Toggle? How are you? Doing a very boring stream today, but a very chill one. Just marking down what we get when we kill captains. Wait, I just realized so. Oh my god. Robert J, thank you for the $5. Why is my alert box not working? That was a super chat, wasn't it? So why didn't that pop up? Or did it pop up and I just didn't hear it? Did you leave a message? No, you just did the $5. Thank you, Robert J. I appreciate that. I love you and I love the support, so thank you very much. Doing more kills than DPJ. Toggle, I invented these farms. I was doing 100 kills on the demo. I did 1,000 kills on the demo on this Vanguard captain. I did 100 kills on the Vanguard captain before David did his 200. Outriders needs loadouts and the ability to lock gear. 1,000,000% agree. I would absolutely love that if they did that. Especially the loadouts, so I could just swap between things. Locking items I'm not really too fussed about, but it definitely would be helpful. And it obviously exists in the game because the blue items on the Hell Rangers packs are locked. So it obviously already exists in some way, shape or form. Do you know DPJ personally? I do. We live in the same area. Probably about 9 years ago I met him. Through a friend of mine who played football with him. I went to football, met him, and he showed me on his phone him doing trick shots on Modern Warfare 2 with his knife, the throwing knife. And then we kind of really started talking because I was into Call of Duty. I wasn't really much into playing football and stuff. But that's how we met. And then we've been friends ever since. Recently, we haven't been friends, but we started speaking about when Outriders came out. That's just down to me. Like, I needed space away from people and life just to kind of reassess what's going on in my head. But, you know, DPJ is always going to be a friend of mine no matter what. No matter what happens. Some of his trick shots were sick, yeah. I could never, ever, ever do anything like that. No matter how hard I tried. Even though I did love even though I did some bank shots and knifing and stuff. I just could never get to that level. 47 people here watching me do this. I appreciate you guys so much. It really makes me wanting to get on stream every day. You know, it energizes me to do it. Knowing that people actually want to watch me do dumb shit like this. Two epics. Some people think the legendary drop rate was nerfed after the demo. I completed the story on 2 characters and only got 1 drop in the story. That wasn't a guaranteed quest drop. I've done it 4 times and I haven't had a single drop of a legendary during the story outside of the ones that are guaranteed. So 1,000,000%, 1,000,000% have been nerfed. Because I did 1,000 kills on the Vanguard captain in the demo and I had, I think, 7 legendaries if I remember rightly. I got a feeling I won't even get more than 2 in these 1,000 kills. Unless To be honest, I think I get more chance of getting it from the rifleman. I think I'm genuinely think they've got more chance. That was 2 blues and an epic. Like I said earlier on as well, if you're just joining the stream or you're here later, I'm going to be just streaming for about 3 hours, potentially 4, depending on how tired I am. If we don't finish the 1,000 kills in that time, I will do it off stream myself and just make a video on the stuff that you guys missed out on. I was going to be recording this today anyway, so I just thought I'd jump on stream and do it. Two blues. It's a bit of a banger of a song as well, to be fair. Does loot that you have no room for go to your stash? It does indeed. That's why I'm going to be clearing out my inventory like periodically as we're doing this. Well, that's a very quick change of pace in the song. This sounds like a banger of a song as well. I'm excited to hear what's going on with this one. 1 epic, 2 blues. And if you're new, if you're recently here, I'm also marking down everything that we get. So if you see me looking down after every drop, it's because I'm writing stuff down. Just killed a wanted enemy. Nice. Let's have a look at the titanium so far. So I started, actually, weirdly enough, it's 101 titanium since I started. That's weird. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 runs. And we have 100. So I get about, on average, about 2 titanium a run. And that includes dismantling as well. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Definitely not the best titanium farm, but, you know, not bad at all. I like this song as well. Blue, epic. Is it worth spending your shards before you get to level 30? Nah, just save everything you can. When you start getting... Oh, just pull my back. Oh, I got a bad back. When you get to challenge tiers, you're going to be getting a lot of stuff that you need to equip to be able to get higher in challenge tiers. And using your shards with them is probably better than prior to 30. But I wouldn't spend too much even at that point. I would save most of your shards for kind of like 10 and above in challenge tiers. If you look at like my shards here, you know, the max health, anomaly power, bonus firepower, weapon life leech, and armor piercing are going to be like the main things that you get from dismantling. So you can kind of spend them a little bit. But the lower ones, like the cooldown reduction, the status power, they're going to be very difficult to kind of grind. So keep as many as you can of like the lower half of my shards there. And then the top half you can kind of spend here and there. Boom, boom. I'll show you again in a second after we just kill this guy. Oh, epic blue, blue, epic blue, blue, epic blue, blue. The drop rates are bad. They are indeed very bad. Just a second look at those shards if you want to have a look, Alex. Give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RNG is RNG. I've gotten legendaries in main game from trash, and there is also the screenshot that was on Reddit of someone getting 5 legendaries from my pod. I've had 3 legendaries from my pod. Personally. The thing is that, yeah, RNG is RNG. And you can get them from anywhere. The thing about killing captains over and over again is that they are guaranteed drop every single time you kill them. I could kill all these riflemen here and not a single one of them could drop me anything. So farming a captain is technically more efficient. and that's why I do it and make videos on it. The reason why I'm doing these 1,000 kills now is because I want to see the difference between the demo and here in terms of drops, because I did 1,000 kills in the demo. I don't like this song. Alright, let's go there. That was an annoying song. What is your biggest fear? The actual literal answer is heights. Right? You know, if you're talking about like a singular phobia, that's tangible, like a thing. I think my biggest fear ever though is being alone for the rest of my life. But that's more like philosophical fear, I guess. Maybe they're one in the same, I don't know. But definitely heights, 1,000,000%. But other than that, loneliness, I guess. Which is weird because I'm used to being alone. Like, I've been alone most of my life. But I don't want to end up alone, if that makes sense. You're afraid of the dark. I used to be afraid of the dark when I was a little bit younger. I still, a tiny little bit am, if that makes sense. Like, I can't sleep in a pitch black room. I have to have the door cracked. Like, even if it's like a little bit like that. 1,000 should be a good enough sample size in theory. Can still hit either side of the median and get a skewed result. Yeah, I'm not doing it to be like absolutely statistically correct, if that makes sense. Like, I just want to see the difference between my first set of runs and this second set of runs, because one's on World Tier 7, one's on World Tier 15, so that's why I wanted to do it. One epic, one blue. Boom, 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 boom. You can't have a fear of heights, just a fear of falling. I massively disagree with you. Massively disagree with you. Because my fear isn't about falling from that height. The fear is the amount of distance between where I am and the floor. So it's more of a safety thing. When I'm on ground floor, I know that I'm safe because I'm on the ground. But it's not an idea of falling down to the ground. It's the idea of being so far away from what I know is safe. If that makes sense. I'm not afraid of falling. I'm afraid of the sudden stop at the end. Like, I fell from heights, you know, as a kid, as most kids do. And that doesn't bother me. Like, I've hit the floor and just like... I've got quite a high tolerance to pain. So that, I mean, obviously, if you're going to fall off a mountain, I think anyone would be scared of that. But, you know, I could look out of my bedroom window and get a little bit wheezy about it. But I know I'm not going to fall out my window because my windows are there. Does that make sense? So it's the idea that I'm up here where down here is safe. Ooh. My stomach drops when I leap on a synchronization point in Assassin's Creed. I had a lot of that with Valhalla when I played that recently. But there's a little bit of a logical part of my brain is like, nope, this is a video game. I've been to massive heights before. Like, I've been top of mountains and stuff. In Florida, in Wales. Like, I've been at the top of mountains. And I'm fine when I'm there. That was one epic, one blue, wasn't it? But when I get to like the top and I look over, it's not the fear of falling. It's like the idea that I should be down there safe on the floor. I'm going to prank you one day and remove your windows. Good luck with that. I got huge windows because I'm in a big bay window. And outside of my house is like... It's on like a side of a hill. So the road goes like down. And my house is like here on the side, but my house has like steps going up to it, so you'd have to go up the steps, get onto like a little tiny piece of wall, put a ladder up, climb the ladder and take my windows out. You're not doing it. Oh, this is like a proper YouTube song. One epic, one blue. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Remember, if we do get a legendary, to pop off in the comments, be like, wow, good job. Because I'll cut them. I'm going to cut out whenever we do get a legendary and put it into the video that I'm going to make. The problem is that there's going to be music playing in the background. I really need to fix it so that the audio for the music and the audio for the game are on 2 separate audio tracks. So I can remove one of them. Can't really do that now, but I'll make it work. 1 blue, 1 epic. 1 blue, 1 epic. I could just, like, if I get like 5 legendaries, take them all out and just put it at the end of the video with the music playing. Where is it you're from, easynow? I am from Birmingham in England in the United Kingdom. Isn't the music non-copyright? Yeah, the copyright issue doesn't bother me, but if you think about when you're watching a video and I'll be like, oh, I got this legendary, and then it just has a harsh cut to some music playing, and I like music halfway through, like just some music bang straight away. It makes me as a content creator flinch, because it's like, oh, that's quite a harsh turn. Like I want it to be flowing. So if I just take all of them at the end and put them all at the end of the video, I think that'll be a little bit easier for people to watch. Why are people wasting so much time grinding captains instead of doing expos? Because it's fun. I like doing this. I find it to be a lot of fun. I mean, it does get boring, but you know, just the concept of it. Plus, I did this in the demo, so I wanna contest what I got in the demo with what I get now. On 1,000 runs. Oh, I did not mean to earthquake you guys. Sorry. Bum, 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 bum. I ran 1,000 of these in the demo on World Tier 7 and got 7 legendaries, Palpatine. So I always wanted to do a video where I kill him 1,000 times again, but on World Tier 15. So that's kind of like what I'm starting to do here. And I was going to be doing it tonight anyway, which means I wouldn't be able to stream. But then I thought, you know what? I'll just stream it. And if people want to watch, they want to watch. I'll be doing it anyway. I might as well stream it and talk to people. Just it's a nice break from expeditions as well. Boom, boom, boom. How long did it take in the demo? Oh, I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. I've done so many 100 kills or 1,000 kills of literally everything in the game that I just can't remember how long that took. It wasn't as long as the Chrysaloid though. The 1,000 kills of that was a nightmare. If I remember kind of right, it was about 4 to 5 hours on the demo. But it was just me killing him. I wasn't streaming, I wasn't talking, I wasn't, you know, having breaks and here and there. It was just straight up kill, 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 kill. I'm from Hell Zone. Yeah, I know Hell Zone and Quinton. I know them. Would you rather know how you die or when you die? When I die, so I can avoid it. But if I know how I die, you're going to be shot. I'm constantly fearing of everyone who might have a gun. If I know when I'm going to die, February the 4th, 2021, I'll just stay in bed. And if I somehow die in bed, then at least I'm in bed. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, you are clever. I am extremely clever, Leon. I have 162 IQ. That's a cheerful question. Yeah. It's one of those things though, that like philosophy type things that everyone asks everyone. I can't be that intelligent. I'm choking on drinking water. Oh. Jesus Christ. Now that IQ matters. That's what I was trying to get out when I was drinking, because you can have all the intelligence in the world, but if you don't have common sense, then you're fucked, basically. Boom, boom, boom. 1 epic and 2 blues. So am I, but at the same time, I'm really dumb. I was invited to, well, I did a Mensa test when I was in school. I can't remember how old I was. And it registered my IQ as 162. I know it's probably changed a lot since then. And I don't think just because I didn't stay in education, my IQ wouldn't be as high as that now. But at the time, 162 was genius. Registered genius. Boom, boom. I got an IQ of 160 and still fell down the stairs yesterday. Boom, boom, boom. I'm definitely going to do like a farm as well. And I'll probably do this on stream. Of 100 archways of Enoch. Or 100 chem plants type thing. I'm definitely going to get around to doing that as well. But that means then that I have to do Archways of Enoch, and if it's not appearing there, back out and come back in until Archways reappears, and only do Archways and see what I get for it. After farming expos for 24 hours, I found out the 3 expos that gives higher chance at Death Shield, Boomtown Heart, Wild, and the Moloch boss. You know, that's interesting because that's kind of the video I made today. Like, about potential legendaries being locked behind specific expeditions. I can't remember what they were called. So maybe that is true then. Maybe there is some truth to it. Oh yeah, if you've got the shotgun node, then yeah, you're gonna have more chance as well. You ain't watched me since the days of DPJ. You know, I have my own days, you know. Not just DPJ's days. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's been a long time. Glad to see you back, Ben Wade, even if it is just for today. I appreciate people from back then. Like, it was a really good time on part of my life. Okay, what are we on now? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We're only on 71. I gotta go full force now. You got your Death Shield from the Warlord. The Wanted turn in yesterday. I think that's where I got mine, wasn't it? Or did I get mine from a world tier? I can't remember. 2 epics. This used to be faster because these actual enemies could kill me really quickly. Now they just take ages. Bump, 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 bump. Is that a good set of music? I'm enjoying this. No, it's just that Devastator has ridiculous amounts of health and armor. That's why they can't kill me as quick. Your inner Birmingham accent really came out then. It's the worst thing a person can suffer from. I don't think I've got an accent. Maybe occasionally, but a common thing for people who are autistic is that they have a monotone voice. And their accents don't really come through. And I know that to be super true about myself. I am extremely monotone. So I never really thought that I had an accent. I think, like, obviously, if an American person heard me, they'd know I have an accent. But, like, in terms of UK, I don't think I've really got an accent. Personally. We did those 3 back to back to back, and my brother got 3 Death Shields. Jesus Christ, so you got 2. Oh my god. With living where I live and doing what I do, it's an accent I'm very used to anyway. Ah, okay. It ain't a Brummie accent, that's bad. It's us in a black country. I actually like the black country accent, to be honest. I know it's like a typical stereotype of stupid people from Birmingham, but I actually love it. Like, I think people now have a different opinion of it since, like, Peaky Blinders. Because that's very, like, Black Country-esque. areas and accents and stuff. Not as like intense though as what a Black Country accent can be. Mod 2 and 3 are a must in CT15. I guess. I don't know what you mean by it. What do you mean by Mod 2 and 3? I work in a holiday camp called Butlins. Oh, I know Butlins, yeah. And all the staff are just Brummies. Do we have like a predisposition to becoming Butlins people? I couldn't do anything in Butlins. Like, I could be at like one of the camps or on like a boat or whatever, but I couldn't be that performing and entertaining in front of many people because of my anxiety. So I admire what you do. At least you don't have a slight Scouse accent. I love the Scouse accent as well. Scouse accent on a sexy girl. Oh my god. It melts me. Bump, 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 bump. Blue and epic. Bum, 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 bum. And Scottish accent as well on a sexy girl. I don't know why. Oh, tier 2 and tier 3 you mean? Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. Can of Coke. What's that? There's a saying, it was like a comedian put it up and you can say a saying and you just instantly sound... You instantly sound Scouse. I think it was on something like 8 out of 10 Cats with Jimmy Carr. Oh man, I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, chicken and a can of Coke. And I can't do accents at all, but it just sounds like... As long as the Scouse accent isn't really high pitched, it's sexy to me. There's also that one like from when you're young. If you just say like bacon, bacon. I think that is that Scottish or Scouse when you for saying bacon, bacon. You wouldn't kick Abby Clancy out of bed for fighting with Scouse or not. You know what? I forgot what she looks like. I know who you're on about, but I've just forgotten what she looks like. Let me Google it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. I'm with you. Oh, Jamaican. That's what it is. Bacon. Bacon. I can't do it. I can't do accents at all, but. Two blues. Oh, 2 blues, 3 blues and a purple. Bum, bum, bum. Better than Peter Crouch. Peter Crouch is a legend and I won't hear any bad things about him. I wouldn't kick Peter Crouch out of bed. He's a legend. The Scottish and the Jamaicans easily confused. Look, yeah, I'm not good with accents. I got an excuse, I'm autistic. That's not true, there's a lot of autistic people who are really good with accents. But just for me, that's the case. Aston Villa are better than Birmingham? Of course, 1,000,000%. Our club's legendary. We might not be as good as we used to be, but our club's legendary. Actually, Villa haven't been doing too bad this season. It's crazy how we have 3 different skill trees for our classes and middle tree gets no love. All that comes down to is the fact that people just play for damage. If they kind of tailored the game to group play, like real proper group play where you need like a healer and a tank, then those classes would come in extremely useful. I made a video today, which I'm going to probably put up either tomorrow or the day after, talking about, is Outriders going to die soon? Is it going to last? And I talk about the potential of introducing like a raid into the game, you know, like a Destiny raid where you play with 5 or 6 people, probably 5, where you have to have a tank and you have to have a healer. You know, people healing and stuff. Which I think would be really, really good for the game. Boom, boom, boom. 2 blues. 2. Prince William supports the Villa. Yep, legend, absolute legend. I've been in Villa Park with him when he's been there. I haven't met him, but you know. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, I live in Brazil. 0 legendary. I don't know what RSS means, but yeah, so far we have 0 legendaries out of the 1,000 runs that I'm going to be doing. I'm on about run 80 at the moment. Boom, boom. 2 epics, 2 epics. I support the Villa and I'm more important than William. Well, you know, if anything happens to the Queen, no one's going to be more important than William. If you'd like to hit the like button on the stream, I'd appreciate it. You don't have to, the option's there though. Helps me out a lot. Helps my channel out a lot. 1 blue, 1 purple. Up, up. There's some banging tunes in this video. How long's left on it? Oh, I've still got like another 45 minutes. Nice. I'll take some Navi. Listen. Listen. In your opinion, what is the most British thing? Kebab and chips. And I only say that because my ex-fiancée was American, obviously. And she came over here, obviously, to visit and see my family and stuff. And when I gave, like, she didn't know at all what doner kebab was whatsoever. She knew what fish and chips were because that's kind of like known around the world, fish and chips. So I think kebab and chips is probably like the most British thing you could give to someone else that isn't stereotypical, in my opinion. Red doner all the way. Is that like chicken doner, chicken meat doner, or is that a different thing? I don't really eat that much kebab. Because, like I said before, it has massive heartburn issues. Do love a bit of chicken kebab meat though, mayonnaise. Oh, man. 2 blues, 2 blues. Slamming, clunging, Blackpool, eating kebab. I hate that word so much. Right. It's just a disgusting sounding word, you know what I mean? Did you get a legendary item in this place? Not yet. Not yet. We're about 80 runs deep. Nothing yet. 3 blues. Triple blue. 1, 2, 3. I don't mind moist. This sounds like a banger of a song too. I did an expedition on my Devastator and got a legendary helmet set piece for a trickster. I've heard of this happening. I don't know whether it's supposed to happen, but because I'm in touch with the developers and we have like a private Discord for all the ambassadors, a lot of people have been reporting that that's been happening. Oh my god. Ah! I got distracted by the song and I forgot to kill him. What song is this? That's a lot of names. Let me write this down. Besomorph, Besomorph, and Coopex, Coopex. Redemption. Oh, I pulled the song back up after. Make a good intro music. That just made your day. What did I say? Oh, you can ask me as many questions as you want. It makes this go by easier and quicker. But do you ever D or V? I don't know what that is. D or V? What is that a banger of a song? Bum, 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 bum. D or V? Die of exhaustion? A lot of time. Oh, did I ever do Duke of Edinburgh? Nah. I grew up in an area where those things didn't happen. I grew up in Handsworth, which is probably one of the roughest areas, at the time anyway, in the entirety of the UK. Not so bad now, it's more like immigrants and that live there. But when I grew up there, the race riots and all that kind of stuff, Asian and black people stabbing and killing each other every day. Don't really get many Duke of Edinburghs available in those areas. Did you live in the USA? I didn't live there, but I stayed there for long periods of time, like a month, 2 months at a time. Most of the time I was there for a week and then came back. I'd love to live in America though. I fell in love with it. To be honest, I never really understood the appeal of the Duke of Edinburgh. Not really my type of thing, to be honest. Nah, Mike, don't worry about world tier. World tier means absolutely nothing. When you get to challenge tier expeditions, world tier just doesn't matter. So, on my alt characters, I just went to end of the game on world tier 5, went and done my challenge expedition stuff, and then just grinded my world tier up after that. It will take forever for a legendary to appear. Yep, definitely. That's why we're doing it. Any strange foods you've tried there? Not really strange, but in Florida, in the south, they're very much about what they call grits. And I still have no fucking idea what it is. But I did not like it at all. I have no idea what it is. But other than that, the only things I had over there, like typical southern foods and stuff, which, you know, they're not strange, but they're just like appear in South America, in like southern Florida and stuff. You gotta put some butter in grits. I don't even know what they are. I mean, they didn't taste dry, so I'm assuming they were nice grits. Like they didn't feel dry. But I just didn't get on with them because they're such a weird food to me as a British person. Grits are made from corn. I like them with salt and butter. I think we definitely had butter in them when I had them. I don't know, it's just such a weird taste, unique taste for me, that I just don't think I got on with it. It's not that I didn't eat it. I think I ate like a good portion of the grits that were given to me, but that was just out of politeness. So it's not like I ate it and got sick. I just didn't really like it or enjoy it very much. Blue, purple. It's just ground up grain. Interesting. Interesting. That's weird though, because I eat sweet corn. Is that the type of corn you mean? Like what you have is sweet corn? Grit over here is for snow, yeah. If I you know what, I genuinely didn't even think about that when I was over there. I could have said to them, we put grit on the snow to keep the cars from slipping. That'd have confused the hell out of them. I live in North Carolina, USA, a southern boy. Yeah, a lot of people get confused with the geography of America. But My ex-fiance came from Tallahassee, so, you know, I kind of know a little bit of geography around there. To be honest, I know more geography from that part of like Florida and the southern parts of America than I do actually Britain. You're from Alabama. That's like deep south, isn't it? I envy you all though, because I absolutely love to live in America. I think one of the kind of distinctions I really made when I was visiting America a lot is that as a tall person with, I don't want to say fat, but you know, I'm quite wide. Britain and areas of Britain I am too tall for. I am too big for. And America's just so open everywhere. Like your Walmarts, your normal Walmarts that just occur every like third block are about 4 or 5 times bigger than our biggest supermarkets here in Birmingham. Man, I used to love walking around Walmart because it's just like looking around like, oh my god, this is made for me. I'm 6'3". I can't remember how heavy I am. 200 odd pound, I think. I don't know. I can't remember what I weighed up. One blue, one purple. I'm not saying tall people can't thrive here. But for me, I just prefer big open spaces. But isn't like Alabama like... Is it like a stereotype where Alabama is like southern Florida? But realistically, you're not more southern than a lot of other places. Let me figure out my weight. Hold on. Alright, last time I weighed myself, I was 15 stone 9 in pounds. 210. 210 pounds. That's how much I weigh. Bum, 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 bum. The stereotype is like brother, daddy, sister, wife, isn't that? Yeah, I know that's just dumb shit from people. Oh man, I think that's kind of like come from like The Simpsons and stuff. 2 epics and a blue. Remember like Cletus in Simpsons? I think that's kind of like where that stereotype come from. People underestimate how big. Yeah, I've been to Seattle and I've been to Florida, and the things I've seen and how big areas are and how big buildings are puts anywhere in the UK, maybe not London, but most places in the UK to fucking shame. And your stuff over there is just normal fucking buildings. But then again, like America's a modern country, so like a lot of your houses and buildings that were built relatively, you know, recent. Most of the houses over in the UK were built in Victorian times. That's why people from America get really shocked when I tell them that pretty much the majority of the UK don't have air conditioning. Because we had houses built prior to when air conditioning existed. I know it's definitely more needed in America, but here in the UK, when it is hot summers, we struggle because we don't have air conditioning. They say it for West Brom as well. Yeah, yeah. I say that because I'm a Villa fan. Blue, purple. But the thing is like, even if you open all the windows, Leon, it's so musty that no air comes in anyway, so it doesn't really help. In some of the summers, I have... So this is my fan here. I will have like 6 of these, and I'd still be too hot. To drive from Seattle to Florida is like 40 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that long. Well, you're still playing this game, bro? Yes, I am. Why wouldn't I be playing it? It's a game I enjoy. Last summer was a killer for us, and it's going to get worse. Like, I don't know whether people believe in global warming or anything, but it's not a coincidence that our summers are getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Now, call it what you want, whether it's global warming or not, but our temperatures are getting worse every year in terms of heat. I can't get past the bad servers and just a bad game, bro. I don't think it's a bad game. I understand the server issues and people being upset by that. But I don't think this is a bad game at all. If you're judging the game by the technical issues they've had, then I think that's a bit blind. Because the gameplay loop, the repetitiveness, the farming, the expeditions, the end game, the crafting, everything in it is really, really good. But I can understand people's plights with like server issues and inventory wipes, but you can't compare the game itself as being good or bad by external things, in my opinion. Last summer was terrible over here. A bad thing about America is that the drinking age is 21. Let me mark this down before I finish reading that. They make me sound like an alcoholic, but I'm not. I think I had my first alcoholic drink when I was 15. You say that to someone in America. I said that to my ex-mother-in-law. That didn't go down well. I'm currently grinding for a good roll on an Earthborn rifle. I tried to do that the other day. Someone told me, pick it up, change it to tactical, and look for like 370 on the roll. I could not get anything over 330. Like, no matter how much. I had to create a character to put all of the guns onto to delete them. I just could not get it to drop anywhere above 330. Over here we drink at 13, pissed up on a park swing. Well, I've never really drank my entire life. At all. Even when like I was peer pressured into it, I just tried it and then I was like, alright, yeah, I don't really care about this. But then I got epilepsy at 16. And my medication for my epilepsy, if I'd started drinking while taking the medication, it could cause me to have more seizures. So since then, I just never really bothered with drinking. I drink like if I'm at like a social event, like a wedding or something. But believe me, I think I've been to one wedding my entire life and I'm 34. So it's not really that. Alcohol's not really that big of a deal in my life, to be honest. One blue, one purple. Bum 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 bum. I just thought the story was literally a pointless waste of time and all that side quest becoming pointless after campaign. I do agree that the main story and campaign shouldn't become pointless once you get to expeditions. I think there's an argument there for why did they do that. I thought the story though was really good. I liked the story a lot. Personally. I think it set up the game nicely for a second game or some extra DLC or stuff. I have a highest of 344 right now. I'm on my 78th try. I think I did about 30 tries before I started to think, will my chat just trolling me and getting me to do this as a laugh? The one that I've got on my Technomancer's got, at level 50, 85,000 firepower. So I'm happy with that right now. I don't really care too much about anything else. I like the story and I like the side quests for additional lore and story. Yeah, I agree. Seeing, I wouldn't either with epilepsy. Epilepsy is not something you want to fuck with, believe me. I had a seizure about 2 weeks before the original lockdown. I mean, the very, very first lockdown. And I'm still suffering with back problems from it. Partly because I couldn't really go to a physio because of COVID, but I'm still very much having back problems. Bump, 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 bump. Bum, bum, bum. I first got pissed in some field and I don't really like it. I just don't see the appeal. I guess that's also an autistic thing, a logical black and white thinking. So something's either logical or illogical. And for me, like feeling sick the next day not being able to control my own brain because I'm drunk is illogical, like completely illogical to me. So I just didn't really appeal to me. I've seen them, but I think I can do the grind when I'm working from home. Yeah, I wish I had that patience, to be fair. I know I'm doing this as a term of patience, but it's, you know, if you could delete them off the bat, I'd sit there all day. But the fact that I have to put them in a stash, pick them up on another character and delete them is just infuriating to me. How many kills are you on the captain now? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 107. Are the expeditions a bit like strikes from Destiny? Yeah, I think that's a good comparison. Higher the challenge tier, you could maybe say like a Nightfall strike. One purple, one blue. It sounds like a banger of a song. Bum, 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 bum. Back in the D1 days when you get kicked to orbit there. If you die solo in an expedition, you have to start again. If you got a group, you get one revive on yourself, and then anyone else can revive you after that. But if everyone dies at one time, you get kicked out. Start my shift in and now, I gotta get off. Good to see you streaming again. Hope you get back to the viewership of the glory days. I don't really care about the glory days anymore. I just want to be happy. But I appreciate you, dude, and hope to see you around again soon. And have fun at work. I hope it goes by smoothly. I mean, to be fair, 50 people consistently watching me kill one guy over and over again. I think that's glory for me, to be fair. That makes me very happy. I think I'll probably get about 250 runs easily during the stream. Maybe we'll be able to push 350 if I pick my pace up. At least gives you people to chat with. Exactly. I'd have been doing this all night tonight anyway, off stream, and I'll be doing it after I finish the stream anyway too. So I might as well just thought, you know what? I might as well just jump on and do it. 2 blues. Bum, 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 bum. Just wondering, what legendary are you grinding for? It's not really about what legendary I'm getting. It's more about the drop rates. Back in the demo, I did World Tier 7 and got 7 legendaries in 1,000 kills. So I'm doing it again now on World Tier 15 to see what the difference is. So I can make a video on it. And be like, oh, I got 7 in 1,000 in the demo, but I got 1 in 1,000 on the full game. They nerfed all the legendaries. How could they do that? I don't know, something like that. Bum, bum, bum. 1 blue, 1 purple. But I also mark down literally everything that I get. I've got like a little tally system in front of me here for epics and blues and stuff like that. Outriders just hard crashed on me so bad it temporarily took my Xbox with it. I've had a couple of dashboards with Xbox, but I haven't had it ever take down my Xbox. I'm truly addicted to Outriders. I need a cure. Play more Outriders. There's your cure. 2 blues. I kind of already, like, because when the full game came out, I did 100 kills on this Vanguard captain, but only at World Tier 13. So it wasn't, like, I did it on the demo as well, but it was only World Tier 13 when I did it here. So technically I could make 2 videos. One for the first 100, because I marked them down in 100 runs, so, but I won't. I'll just do 1,000 kills in a video. Boom, boom. I sense a legendary drop. You owe me £1,000 now for lying to me. 2 blue, 2 purples and a blue. Boom, boom, boom. Outriders has the potential to be a prequel to Anthem. I don't think that's fair at all. People comparing it to Anthem is just like chalk and cheese. Similar types of games, yes, but Anthem was just... Anthem had one of the most potentials of a game I've ever seen in my life. And just did everything they could to fucking run it into the ground. Outriders has been a really, 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 really good game. Despite inventory wipes and, you know, stuff like that and server issues. The gameplay itself, the story, the crafting, the mechanics, the repetitiveness, the expeditions, etc., etc., have all been really good. Oh, you mean like the storyline, how this ends into Anthem? I get that. Yeah, I understand that. I can see that. I know what you mean by that. Man, I wish Anthem was good. And I really wish they'd actually got Anthem 2.0 made. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, free blues. I can't believe you still get blues dropping though on World Tier 15. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Anthem is what happens when you give a great idea to EA. Man, I really wish that game was good. To be honest, I liked it even in the state it was in. So if they'd really made something like good, it would have been insane. I quit Marvel Avengers for Outriders. That's the game I came from. Man, I love Marvel Avengers as well. I really love that game. It just didn't have any endgame. That stupid thing where you had to do the tower just wasn't worth it at all. I just wish they would have buffed Pyro and I would still be playing every once in a while. Pyro's actually really good at endgame now. You just have to have the right build. But getting to endgame's a bit of a ball ache with how squishy Pyros are. Bum, 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 bum. One blue, one purple, one blue, one purple, one blue, one purple, one blue, one purple, one blue, one purple. The frame rate latency on console for Anthem was unbearable. Yeah, but you gotta remember, back in the day then, what they were trying to do with Anthem was way above and beyond what anyone had tried before. If you took Anthem development from back then, put it on this gen console, and be able to actually expand the story and all that, it'd be one of the best games that's ever existed. Only dropping new characters and not new content is a turn off. You see, I didn't even know that was the case. I don't even know how they've got away with that. Like, having the same new characters but just running the same stuff over and over again. Such a shame, man. Such a shame. Imagine Dragons. Mega Million. Apparently. Yeah, of course it is radioactive. Yeah. I don't know why they don't frame rate boost it. What, this game or Anthem? You can drag your nuts over my face if you want. I'm not against that. You wasn't expecting that, was you? Huh? At the time when Anthem was being made mine, it wouldn't have been possible to boost the frame rate. They wouldn't have had the engines or the abilities to do it. On console anyway. Unfortunately. That's why I said if you took it now and put it in current gen consoles, it'd be amazing. One blue, one purple. It's just a joke, I don't roll like that. Well, don't bring it up if you don't want to engage in it. You know what I mean? Don't tempt me with a good time. I mean, use the FPS boost to fit. I think the game's just dead now, so they're not even going to bother supporting it anymore. I've heard that one before about Imagine Dragons. It just didn't click with me when he was saying it. One purple, one blue. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Outriders and Marvel Avengers feel similar in map design. Well, they're both published by Square Enix. Whether or not they had some of the same developers on each game, but I know what you mean. Definitely very linear, like big areas, but you can't really explore too much. It's very similar. I think this game though makes it more immersive. Like even though you're in a linear game, it feels more open than Avengers did. If that makes sense. Bum 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 bum. Talk about Square Enix, I want Just Cause 5. Square Enix are too busy with Final Fantasy VII Remake and I won't let them do anything else. So you can wait for your Just Cause 5. I never really liked Just Cause. Just like Saints Row, I've never really liked that either. I know they're two kind of different games, but I just never really got into them. I don't know why. I want Final Fantasy 16 as well, I can't wait for that. What, really? Yeah. This is I don't know. I think Just Cause is more like a aimless game. Like you just go around fucking shit up and doing whatever. I don't really like those types of games. Like I want a reason for doing something. I want like a point A, point B scenario where I go from one thing to another. Just Cause just felt very much just like do whatever the hell you want. And that's just not my type of thing. Love the 7 remake. 7 remake, apart from Final Fantasy 7, is my favourite game of all time. Final Fantasy 7 original has its own kind of tier. It's above top 5. It's top -5. That's how good it is. But Final Fantasy 7 remake is probably, well, yeah, definitely my favourite game outside of Final Fantasy 7, the original. I'm actually probably going to stream it on stream at some point because I played it through on PS4. And I think I must have put like probably about 300 hours into the game, making sure everything was leveled up and doing everything and just having absolutely everything done. And then when I bought my PS5 and my PS4 broke, I couldn't get the save off my PS4, so I've had to re-roll throughout the entire game again. At the moment, I'm just about to go into Shinra Tower, so I'll probably end up doing that on stream at some point just to get to the end game before Intergrade comes out. One epic, one blue. Bum, 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 bum. Bahamut, and I remember summoning my first Chuckle Mug. I'm not going to the next Final Fantasy because exclusives are a thing and they suck. Yeah, exclusives are something that just needs to be removed from the gaming scene, to be honest. It's not that big of a deal anymore, like, just... You know, it'd be amazing if they could do it. If they could pull it off. Oh my god, look at that. 2 epics, 2 blues. If they could make one singular console between both companies, Sony and Microsoft. Just put all your resources into it. Both sets of companies. Yeah, man. Split the money down the middle. Badass. Badass. Yeah, my PS4 just out of nowhere just started going crazy, so I had to destroy it. What are your thoughts on Returnal? I've seen it. It looks pretty impressive. I don't know whether it's going to be something I get into. I might wait for it to come out, watch some people play it, and then make a decision on it. Oh my god, 3 epics. But it definitely is a really cool concept. Nier is a game that I really want to play, but I just don't have the time to get into. Same with like Horizon Zero Dawn, another game that I really want to play, but I just don't have the time to. Unless I do it on stream, maybe. Oh, 3 more epics. I think it would be too hard logistically though to bring all the Japanese developers together with the American developers of Microsoft and make a console. I think it'd just be too much. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I know it's free now. I don't know. I just don't have the time. I really don't. Even just outside of Outriders, I'm doing so many other things in my life right now that I can't invest too much time into too many things. When I pick one blue. Like yesterday when I was streaming. Was it yesterday? I can't even remember. I lost track of time. But I was streaming in the morning and then I got a message asking me to join a Zoom call and sorts of stuff out. So I had to stop my stream. You rank Horizon Zero Dawn up with Gears of War? Well, Gears of War sucks. I'm not a fan of Gears of War. I like the game. I like the game, the design, the stories, but I hate the mechanics. I hate the mechanics so much. It's that fast reload. Oh, it drives me at the wall. It drives me at the wall. What do you mean God of War? Because God of War I can get on board with. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, God of War I can get on board with. I haven't played the new God of War either, to be honest. Boy. Horizon Zero Dawn is the best game you've ever played. I've seen so many people say that, and I don't doubt that's the case. What I'm scared of are playing games like that, especially now that I'm back on YouTube. It's just becoming so enthralled by playing them that I forget to do anything else. See, Outriders for me, unless I'm making content or streaming, I barely play it. And that's a healthy way of content creating, because it gives you time to break up the overwhelming amount of gaming. And I can sit down and play something else occasionally when I need to. But if I had like Horizon Zero Dawn and I loved it, I would not stream, I would not make videos until I finished the game. Unless I stream the game, obviously. Outriders best game ever. I think Outriders would make it into my top 10, potentially top 5, if they continue to support it and bring out DLC. I wish I never played Horizon Zero Dawn so I can experience it for the first time again. You know what? I've actually had that chance to experience that feeling because of Final Fantasy VII. All my life, all I ever wanted to do was experience Final Fantasy VII again for the first time. And I got to do that with Remake. Now, it's not a one-for-one type of thing, but seeing the world that I escaped into in Final Fantasy VII be made real in Remake was just a feeling I can't even describe. Outriders has a powerful story. It's kind of sad but good. I really like the story in this game. I remember actually when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, if I was on YouTube streaming, you would have seen me crying a lot. My first playthrough, seeing characters, how the game develops, you know, all the little parts of the world that didn't exist in the original game that had to be built out for the remake, made me emotional, made me cry a lot of the time. What's up, Dubster? Thank you. I appreciate that. And welcome to the channel. Today we're just doing something boring, farming this Vanguard captain over and over for a video. Thought I'd just stream it. But I usually on here doing expeditions on either my Devastator or Technomancer at the moment. And then soon I'm going to be doing my Trickster and my other one, Pyro. 1 blue, 2 purples. Bom, 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 bom. Only Final Fantasy I've ever played is 15 and thought it was crap. 15's quite a... It's one of those hit or miss games. I absolutely loved 15. But when I played it originally when I first started playing it, I didn't like it, so I moved away from it. But then about a year later, I was like, I'm gonna try out 15, and I lived on that game. It's such a good game, way better than I originally thought it was. So I think a lot of people, I mean, if you're not a Final Fantasy fan and you've only played 15, I can see why people just wouldn't get along with it. But if you're a Final Fantasy fan and you know how these games work, I think it's something special. I just think the characters weren't relatable. I think that was mainly the main problem. Like, they do in a lot of Final Fantasy games, there's a lot of good character work. Like, you feel for Cloud, you feel for Squall in 8, you know, Vivi in 9. Like, there's so many good characters that are relatable. But I just don't think 15 had that. They had a very good storyline in terms of, like, friendship and camaraderie between the characters, but not something you can directly relate to. You know, FF Online 14 is just another one of those games where if I played it, I'd never stop playing it. There's a different Final Fantasy. I like the combat. I thought the combat was really good. Sometimes there's a bit of weird camera angles and a little bit of finicky stuff, but overall I loved it. And summons were just... Summons are how summons should be. Absolutely just destruction. 2 blues. Boom. I still play what is known as a dead game, Division 2. I just love the franchise. I do PvE and PvP in reality, the weapons and the builds. I don't understand this whole Division 2's dead. It's got less people playing it. Yeah, most games do nowadays after like a year or 6 months even nowadays. But Division 2 is a successful game, a really successful game. And the original Division as well. It's just one of those petty things that people have in gaming where it's like, oh, this game isn't perfectly made for me, it's a dead game. It's like, shut up. 2 purples and a blue. For me, whatever game you enjoy playing, play the fuck out of it and ignore everyone else. What's up, Easy? Long time watcher, first time chat. I love your content, man. Keep it up. Thank you, Razor Face. I appreciate you and welcome to the stream, and it's nice to meet you. What is your first memory of gaming? Oh, Jesus Christ. Man. My first real addiction to gaming was Unreal Tournament, that was released in 1999. And a little bit before that, Quake 2 and Doom. I like the real solidified first early memories for me. I think I remember a game called Dizzy the Egg on like Commodore 64 or the Amiga, one of those two. That's probably like my really early clear memory of something that wasn't substantial. Can't ignore the wife. Oh, you gotta go for your wife. You're lucky to have one. Don't ignore them. I like your vibe. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I tried to just be as chilled out and as normal as possible. If that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of, like, content creators who are, welcome to the stream! It's like, I just can't do that. I'm just a normal person playing some games, just like the people watching me are normal people playing the games, you know what I mean? Oh, what's up, new Master? Welcome to the stream, but welcome back to the stream, I should say. I've only just bought Division 2. I really like Division 2. It just wasn't something I saw myself playing for the long term, so I just decided to walk away from it when I did. But it was a good game. It was a really good game. Bump, 2 epics. My first gaming computer was a ZX Spectrum. I think we might have had one of those. I was born 86. My brothers were born 89. Not 89, sorry. 80. I gotta go backwards. 86. 83. And 78, maybe? So they had some consoles that I kind of inherited. Bump, 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 bump. Blue. Blue. 2 blues. Come on, just give me 1 legendary so I can update the thing above my name. Above my stream, sorry. What's up, Visual? Welcome to the stream, how are you? Makes me feel old. You know, it's funny. When I was like 27, 28, I felt really old. I felt like I was getting really old. When I was diagnosed with autism at 32, 30, 31, 32, I haven't felt old since. It's a really strange phenomenon. It's like, because I figured out I was autistic, it's like I was just born again. So I don't feel old now. It's a really weird, really weird thing. I feel like my body physically feels old, but I don't feel mentally old. Do you think it would be better if all games are on all platforms, or do you think more along the lines of if they're needed? I think it's something that's never going to happen at all. But I think if there was just one console with literally everything on it, it could thrive so much across the world globally. My first console was a Mega Drive. I think my first kind of idea of a console was, I mean, if you don't count Game Boys as a console itself, was the Master System, because I really remember you didn't have to have a game with the Master System, you just turned it on and you got to play Alex the Kid. Bump, 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 bump. I think after I turned 40 I started feeling older. I can get that. I feel like around that age I'll probably start to feel old as well. Not that you're old, Steve, but you know, you start to feel that way. Just finished my live stream and I seen you were streaming Outriders as well. I wanted to stop by and support you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Let me write down your name and I'll come check you out. Visual Rift. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I know this song. This is a song. This is like a real song. Why do I know this song? Like the background music. What is this song? You should do a retro night. I would absolutely love to do a retro night. One, I don't have the consoles to be able to do it. But two, you really have to have a lot of things to plug in and out of consoles to make them streamable. I may be able to capture them, and I just can't. Oh yes, this song. Yeah, I know this. This is from this is off someone's video that I watch, a channel that I watch. Oh, it's gonna drive me up the wall. I missed that. I think it was 2 Blues. This is someone's outro music that I watch. I thought I recognized the song. Bum, 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 bum. It's gonna drive me crazy now trying to figure out who it is that I watch. Blue, blue. Bum, bum. What's up, Leon? Welcome back. It's actually a good song though. It's that kind of that beat drop that I know from the outro. But I actually like the song. It's the first time I've heard it all the way through. I know, Leon. I know. I'll be in bed like in 2 or 3 days, and I'll watch a video of whoever this is the outro for, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, that's who it is." I know it's over TikTok as well, but it's someone's intro specifically, because I don't really watch TikTok. But or maybe I watch. No, I don't think I'd watch TikTok compilations. I'm not really that type of person. Bum, bum, bum. What are we on now? Hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that's 100 up there. 10, 20, 30, 40. We're on 150 runs. This is going to be 151. So which class is your favourite, or which one do you feel most comfortable with so far? So to answer this question, I'll go back to the demo and the pre-footage that I reacted to. And all the way through is going to be Pyromancer. Pyromancer, Pyromancer, Pyromancer. There's nothing on my radar. Then I played Pyromancer in the demo and realised just how fucking terrible it was to level up and how squishy it was. So when the game came out, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to go Devastator, something that doesn't die easily. So I went through the game, got to challenge tier like 7. Like, yeah, this is good. And then started to realise that Devastator can't fucking do anything. They're really weak. So I got very frustrated around challenge tier 7. And I couldn't figure out how to make Devastator work. Then I moved to leveling up my Pyro, which I enjoyed for the most part, but you know, nothing special. And then I went to Technomancer. I really, really enjoyed Technomancer. So I was thinking, oh, Technomancer main maybe? Maybe. And then I built this bleed build for Devastator. All my days I haven't looked back at all. Devastator is by far the most fun, most satisfying character you can build. But you have to have a very specific build to make it work. Like very specific mods and stuff. But Devastator all the way. I'll get a legendary on your 187th run. Jesus. Boom, boom, boom. One blue, one purple. How many runs are we in? 153 now, Kanechi. Like I said, I'll probably get like 250 easily, maybe squeezing about 300. And then I'll do the rest off stream. I'll make a video on the rewards. And what's up, Kanechi? Welcome back to the stream, bud. Bum, 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 bum. 2 purples. Dum, 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 dum. I know this song as well. I think this is one of the songs I was going to use for my intro, for my outro, sorry, when I was building my channel back up. Nice, hope you're good. I'm good, man. I'm really good. I was going to be doing this today anyway, and I wasn't going to stream, but then I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to stream. Hello? Hello? Music? Hello? Why is my video paused? That was weird. I just got an Air of the Desert duplicate. Nice. Air of the Desert is one of my favourite guns in this game for Devastator. I was here for the start of the stream but didn't feel that well and decided to lurk a bit. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Bum, 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 bum. You should go have a nap. That's what I do when I'm not feeling great. Would it be really sad if I said my SHD level is 3837? What's SHD? SHD? I'm utterly confused. Shade. What? My shade level. Am I? I'm what? I'm confused. Oh, Division 2. I was so confused. What is going on? I missed something in Outriders. Got some decent personal problems right now and I need to sort that out, but other than that I'm good so far. Man, who doesn't have personal problems nowadays? So I do too. Hopefully you get through it smoothly, bud, and I hope things work out for you. You know how much I appreciate you. So I hope things work out, man. PL. How did you even do that? That's like little writing, isn't it? So what's the equivalent of shade level in a game like this, in a game like Outriders? Just so I can understand it a bit better. Or is it like power in Destiny? Or light in Destiny, I should say. And power in Destiny too. One blue, one purple. I'm assuming though you have to work really hard to get to the number you're at. Like light. Okay. Damn. I'm in a full-on depressed state tonight, you know, when you just feel nothing. 100% know that feeling, but it's happened to me for 30 years of my life before I was diagnosed with autism. So I know that feeling very, very well. It's just one of those things, though, where you just gotta let it happen. As long as it doesn't become too negative where, you know, you might end up feeling suicidal or something like that. You know, just let it happen. Let the day roll by. Just wait till tomorrow and see if anything feels better. Oh, PL for Poland. Jadzia is like a name in Polish. This is just a randomly generated name off the game. Nice meeting you too, man, Visual. And I'll definitely keep it the grind. I'll check out your channel as well. I've got your name written down on this pad here that I'm marking down all the drops on. 2 epics. Bum, 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 bum. I've had depression for 18 years now because of PTSD, and sometimes it kicks in harder. So the thing is that, I mean, you never have to be worried to talk about stuff like that to me because, I mean, I've been through it myself. I know a lot of people, especially men, don't really talk about it that much, but one of my things that I do now, currently with my life, is volunteer with autistic adults. So I talk to a lot of people about depression and mental health and stuff. And, you know, there's no easy way to describe it. There's no easy way to explain it. There's no easy way to cure it. And I say that in quotation marks because I personally don't think it can be cured. It can be managed, yes, but I don't think it can be cured. It's just one of those things where people don't realize just how quickly mental health can take you. From even being in a really good place in your life and succeeding to just straight up hating the world. And it is something that's valid and something that people should know that it's okay to feel that way. And not be ostracized for thinking that, oh, it's just get over it. Be a man. Man up. Man. Some people who have said that to me, I've nearly punched in the face. I've just had it since the age of 14, but I'm one of the ones that's always happy to talk about it. It's bipolar and extreme anxiety, my diagnosis. Bipolar is shit. I don't have it personally, but I've met a few people with it. And, you know, there's one thing about being depressed and not really understanding why you're depressed, but something could happen in your life that causes depression. You know, you could get robbed, you could lose a baby, one of your pets could die, you could end a relationship. You know, there's tangible reason why you're depressed. When it comes to bipolar, though, it's just you have nothing to go off. You just become depressed. And I envy people who are strong enough to deal with bipolar. And I mean, I'm autistic. I never knew I was autistic, which is a whole really challenging journey in itself. But when I hear like what people with bipolar have to go through, and like man, a lot stronger than I could be. Depression can't be cured, I agree to that. You can just learn to deal with it. I don't think you just learn to deal with it. I think there's healthy ways to manage it. I think just dealing with it never really changes anything. It's just that kind of stiff upper lip type situation, which isn't healthy. I'm not saying what you're doing isn't healthy. Like that's not what I'm saying. But I think a lot of people kind of just like, oh, just get on with it, and that becomes ultimately detrimental in the long run. As long as it doesn't trigger anyone, and I don't know if it will, I will tell one reason why I got PTSD. Kanechi's about to put something in the comments section which could be triggering to you. So please be warned that if you read it, it might upset you. So just know that it's coming and adjust accordingly to what you need to do. There you go, Kanechi. You can say what you want to say now. I think that was 2 blues, wasn't it? Blue. Where I live, there's been a whole lot of male suicide. Male suicide is huge. People don't realise just how often it does happen. Because you don't hear about it. It doesn't get reported in the media. Oh, another man killed themselves. No, that's just not how media works. I just deal with it by locking myself in my room for a decade. Then I hear people complain about a few months in lockdown. Man. Okay, first and foremost, locking yourself in for a decade, not good whatsoever. But I understand why that happened, because it's happened to me in the past as well for lengthy periods of time. But oh my fucking god. You know, when I learned I was autistic and how anxious and stressed I was over pretty much everything, and kind of what lockdown is reinvigorating in me, when people like neurotypical people were like, oh, I'm depressed, I was like, go fuck yourself, because you have absolutely no idea what real fucking problems are. Well, not that they don't, but you know, I think you take my point. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying people don't have problems, but man, when people were like, I'm depressed, I've been locked down for 2 weeks, like, fuck off. I'm happy now as I got my son. Great. That's good to know. Children are incredible things. And not that they should be the cure for your depression, but you know, it's something to focus on, something to have healthy relationship and positive energy around. So one reason that, oh, I'm not going to read it out myself, but I'll read it and then I'll reply. Yeah, that's something that I would never ever want to deal with. I can definitely understand why you'd have PTSD and stuff tied to that. That's a completely valid thing for you to feel a certain way about when people say stuff tied to that. I guess if you want to try and bring an upside to it, at least you were like there for them in the, you know, at the end. It's probably the only positive that you could muster up from a situation like that, but you know, I'm trying my best here. Okay, I'm at 100 tries on this rifle. I'm gonna stop now. Keep pushing easy. Talk about problems, guys. It's the only way to help. Catch you later. See you later, Steve, man. It's nice to meet you today. I think this is the first time I've spoken to you, but you know, it's nice to have an in-depth, long conversation, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a good time with wherever you're going. Halfway through the expeditions and frame range drops and it closes the game. Oh man, that happens a lot on Pyro, you know. I've noticed when I was playing my Pyro. Because it's like the explosion and the volcano thing. If you hit everything at the same time, the game's just like, nope. Nope. That's crazy, Martin. I couldn't even imagine that at all. But again, at least you were there in like the end for her. Like, it's kind of poignantly beautiful in a way, even though it's the worst thing that could possibly happen. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like beautiful in its own right as well. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I get that connection. I get the like PTSD tied to it, but you know, like I was saying, if there's any kind of upside to that situation that maybe you could focus on, like if you have any kind of flashbacks or anything like that, maybe that could be something you could focus on and be like, you know, at least that person had someone there, like in their last moments, so that person was you. And you know, like your life then is kind of honoring theirs in a way, because you were there at the last moments. Maybe that's something you could kind of switch it into rather than all be negative. I'm not saying forget about the negative, because that's just not possible, but no problem. You don't have to find me, Kalechi. I do and talk about this a lot when I'm volunteering and stuff. That's why I want to train to be a counsellor and a therapist, which hopefully I can do this year if COVID fucks off. Boom, boom. Well, start this year, not do this year, because it's going to take a couple of years, but I know what you mean. Damn, I need vodka. Not a good coping mechanism, Martin. Oh, I just got a taste of rum and coke in my mouth then. One epic, one blue. Bum, 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 bum. Even though it's been 4.5 years, I've never been to my mother's grave. I can't face it. You see, again, because I'm autistic, black and white thinking, logical, illogical. I don't understand the idea of graves and having to visit them all the time. Like, I don't need to visit a grave to show someone or acknowledge that I loved someone. You know what I mean? I think there's like a lot of pressure on people to keep up that kind of, oh, you have to go to the grave and all that. But it's like, you know, without sounding too harsh, and I'm not trying to upset anyone, that person's gone, they're dead. They ain't going to care if you're there or not. You know what I mean? You can still remember them and think about them in every single way possible that you would at the side of the grave. So I wouldn't put too much pressure on yourself, Martin. You don't need to go there to remember your love and your family. Hey there, so do you know where is the seismic commander helm and chest? Can't seem to find it anywhere. I actually have no idea. The video I made today was about the concept and idea that doing an expedition unlocks those drops that drop at that expedition to drop anywhere. I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't had the commander helmet either. I've got the chest, I've got the legs, I've got the arms. Like gloves, yeah, and I got all of them probably from either Archways of Enoch or Scorched Lands, because those are the two easiest for me to gold. But if the idea is that they are locked behind something, then you might have to do everything before you get a chance to get them. Damn, 30 likes on the stream, you're doing bits. For a stream like this, that's a good ratio, but I think most of my streams get about 70 likes. But the fact that I'm just sitting here getting hitting a Vanguard captain over and over again to get 30 likes is pretty damn amazing, and I appreciate you all. To that theory, I actually like the idea of that concept. I think there's some merit to it. And maybe you have to do Eye of the Storm to be able to get a chance at some of the things that I haven't been able to get yet. Barry, you're an inspiration for a lot of people. It's good that you're so open and honest about your problems and that you're willing to help others with theirs. Well, I can't help anyone directly, but all I can do is draw on my experiences and the experiences with other people that I've spoken to, that I volunteer with, to try and make anyone feel slightly better about their issues. But I will always say to people, go and see a therapist rather than speak to me about it, but I will do my best if people do speak to me about it, if that makes sense. I don't class myself as an inspiration, because as much good as that can be, I've done a lot of bad in my life. So I've got a lot of karma to make up for before I could really think about possibly being an inspiration to someone. And I'm just a normal person. Like, you know, I don't see myself as an inspiration because I'm just like everyone else. I'm just saying to people what I've been through because they've been through it too. You change your stream layout, or am I crazy? I did. This is just like my intermission screen. When I'm doing like actual gameplay, like, you know, expeditions and stuff, this is what you'll see. But because this is just killing a bloody captain over and over again, I just decided to leave this one on instead. I liked it before you started. Oh, so you were the other like? Because when I'm going live, I can see like how many people have liked it already, and I liked it myself. And then it said 2 likes, and I was like, I wonder who that is. And then it turns out it was you. To be fair, you've created a nice, safe, comfortable place here on YouTube where it's easy to talk. I appreciate that. That's all I can kind of do, really, and just talk about it. And just to let you know, like, if we're talking about this and someone starts being a prick in chat, talking like being rude and stuff, they'll be instantly banned and removed. So you don't have to worry about people like that. Don't kill me yet. Don't kill me yet. Fucking Grim Morrow. But I'll take it. Yes. One legendary. One legendary. One legendary. One legendary. Woo. I can finally change this dumb number up here. 1. Right, oh my god, maybe it was the 187 for an. So that's 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 176. Not too far out. Not too far out at all. Not too far out at all. That's actually kind of scary that you were that close, to be fair. Bump, 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 bump. Come on, 2 in a row, 2 in a row, 2 in a row. God damn it. One epic, one blue. If only it was back to back. If only. How do we ban people? I'll be banning them myself, mine. You don't have to worry about that. Especially on a stream like this where I'm constantly looking at chat. I'll see them. But also Leon is here as well. He's got like a little spanner by his name. That means he's a moderator. Which means he can ban people too. Bump, bump. 2 epics. 2 epics. And I think DPJ is a mod. And Phoenix is a mod too. So if either of them are here, they'll also probably ban people. What a spanner. You don't have to worry too much about it today, Leon. If I'll probably see it before you anyway. I don't know why I popped my golem straight away when I spawned him. How's your little puppy doing? He's been alright. Little fucking bastard today. Biting and just being a little brat. But for the most part, he's really, really good. He's coming up on 7 months now. He's getting very big and very strong. And very vocal lately as well. He keeps barking at everything. He sees a pigeon out the back in the back garden. Oh boy, does he go crazy. But he's a lot of fun. He's happy. He's healthy. Very, very needy. Especially around my mum because he's like my mum's little dog. So then when my mum leaves the room, he sits there crying. Being a nuisance. But overall, he's doing really well. Can't complain. Gonna get him into training soon. Now that COVID's going away. 2 epics, 2 blues. Let's go. 2 epics, 2 blues. What dog do you got? I got a German Shepherd Cross Staffy. I'm trying to think. If I was to do that. Bum bum bum. Give me a second. Desktop of pick some videos. Dog. I haven't got any up-to-date pictures of him on my computer. This is him when we got him as a baby. Look at him. Oh, this is the latest picture I have of him. There we go. He's a big boy now. Big boy. He is super cute. Super, super cute. Don't understand why people want to chat shit on people's streams. I think it's just the topic we were talking about, like mental health and stuff like that. You know, you're going to get some people who are idiots about it. Why are you not doing expeditions? I've been doing expeditions on pretty much every stream recently, so I wanted a break. And I needed to record this video for YouTube anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'll just sit and record it I'll sit and stream it, sorry, while I'm recording it. The size of his stick has a full metal jacket meme is needed. That stick, my god. We're into the park. And next to the park there's a nature reserve, so we went into the nature reserve after he was done running around. He picked that stick up and brought it all the way back to the car. There was gates and everything that he couldn't get through because the stick was too wide. But eventually forced it through. Got it all the way back to the car. But it doesn't fit in the car. I had to hold him on the ground and wrestle him to get that fucking stick off him. Like, unbelievable strength. Like, for him it was like he was fighting like someone was about to kill him. He would not let go of that stick. I finally got it off him, but he would not get into the car. If I didn't get into the car holding the stick, he wouldn't go home until I brought the stick into the car. We get home, get out of the car, I give him the stick, he walks all the way back to our house with the stick in his mouth, drops it just outside the house because he's really, really super intelligent and knows that walking up a set of stairs into a doorway wasn't possible with the stick. Wouldn't move until I picked the stick up, so I picked the stick up, brought it into the house, took it out the back, and he just sat there fucking eating the tree, eating like the bark off it, which obviously is not healthy for the dog. So I had to take it off him in the end and throw it over the fence. After all that nuisance stuff, and he was fine. As soon as I threw it over the fence, he just went inside and started playing with a ball. I was like, yeah, I just spent like the past fucking hour making sure you had this stick. Oh, Martin, that is actually on my Twitter. I tweeted out those pictures with that phrase. Funnily enough. What's the loot pool on Captain? I have no idea. I just know he drops legendaries. I don't know whether he has a pool or not, or you can get anything. I don't think you could get legendary armor sets from him, so maybe it's just like a whole bunch of weapons that he has. 2 blues. I don't think you can get all legendaries from them. Yeah, I did, Martin. 100% I did. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, when did I tweet it? Oh, there it is there. Okay. Dun, dun. There you go. That's when I tweeted it. Bump, 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 bump. This is a bit of a banger of a song. I like this. Blue, purple, purple. Bum, bum. And funny enough, the day of that on that day I streamed and someone else was talking about Full Metal Jacket, completely isolated to my tweet. You know what I mean? Like that's actually really strange. That's the second time I've heard of Full Metal Jacket references in like the past couple of weeks. Purple, blue. Do I know Nefex? Not at all. Is that who's that? If it's an Outriders content creator, I don't watch any content creators who make content on the game that I'm playing, because I already take in so much stuff of this game because I'm playing it. I then don't want to watch other people as well, unless like I want to like look up a build or something. But then I don't even realize who it is. So I just look at the build. I need a shave, you know. I just realized as well. I can feel my. You know, another autistic trait is sensitivity to things, and I can feel my hair moving around on my face, on my chin. It's fucking irritating me. I'm hypersensitive to interoception and touch. I really should get a Twitter account. Twitter's Twitter. I only really use it to tweet out pictures of my dog and look at half-naked cosplayers. That's all I really use it for. Nefex are artists that make loyalty-free music. Oh, actually, yeah. I don't know of them, but I know they're in one of the songs that I use as like a featured guest or something like that. I don't know. So I have heard of them. I just didn't know what they were until you said that. Bum, bum. I love honesty. I mean, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, don't look at half-naked women. I mean, those half-naked women are putting out pictures of them being half-naked. It's not like they want people to not look. You know what I mean? As long as you're being respectful, that's what it matters. Purple and 2 blues. That's a really wild change in music that was. I follow like 500 people, and I think about probably 300 of the people that I'm following are cosplayers, lewd girls, or sex workers. Like, that's literally over half my following. So you can imagine what it would be like to open my Twitter feed in public. One blue, one purple. What about full naked women? Twitter doesn't really allow that. You can find them, but you know, if I want to look at full naked women, I'll just look at porn. You know what I mean? Storing it in the WAN bank. I'm not that kind of way with. I kind of appreciate the cosplay, even if it is half nude. Like, I don't look at it in that way. I look at porn in that way, but I don't look at the girls online in that way. Personally, anyway. 2 blues. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. How come you're not checking any of your loot? Not really needed, to be honest. Especially on my Devastator. My Devastator is pretty much stacked in the way I want him to be. With the exception of maybe, I think it's this. Yeah. No, I did. No, I got everything I needed on my Devastator, so I don't need to really think about getting anything for him. What's up, Lodi? Welcome back. The cosplay outfit's good, or is it just because the girls are fit? The cosplay, I like the cosplay outfits are incredible, to be honest. Oh, forgot to mark one more run. The thing is as well that people think, oh, she's just half naked taking a picture. Do you know how much fucking trouble they go through to take pictures and do photo shoots and stuff? It's unbelievable what they do. They have to be in like a studio with lights and all that stuff and set up and all that kind of things. And they probably spend like 6 to 8 hours a day just standing there posing. Can you imagine what that's like with hot boiling lights on you and everything? There's nothing but respect there, to be honest, more than anything. That is some serious grind. I know they're getting, well, a lot of them just do it for the sake of doing it, but you know, girls on OnlyFans and all that, they deserve the money they're getting for what they put themselves through to be able to take pictures. And a lot of them as well, they create their own cosplays, so they make them, like sew them and stuff like that. What legendary did I get? I got the Grim Morrow. I'm not telling you what I searched for, alright? There you go, I got the Grim Morrow. This is a really weird song that I'm listening to right now. Bum, 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 bum. 2 blues. So I said I was going to do minimum 3 hours, which is in 15 minutes from now. And I said I might push it to 4 hours depending on how tired I am. I am getting a little bit tired, so I think I might do 45 more minutes. So that'd be 3.5 hours in total. Oh yeah, I know, Leon. The Cash Me Outside girl, when she turned 18, made an OnlyFans and made $1 million in like 6 hours. Problem with that is though, is that then it opens a question of like really strange people who are waiting for this underage girl to hit a certain age to see her naked. That's where it starts to become very weird. Very weird. Why am I killing captains and rather than expeditions? Just as a break, to be honest. I've done a lot of these farming videos on the demo. I've done a lot of them since the game's come out. On the demo, I did 1,000 Vanguard captain kills at World Tier 7. So I'm doing that again now at World Tier 15 to see what kind of difference there was between then and now. But I've been doing so much expeditions and so much stuff that I just thought you know, I'll stream something a little bit different. Because I had to make this video anyway, and it takes a long time to go and record all this. So I just thought, you know what, I'll just stream it and have a chat with people while I'm doing it. 2 bubbles. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. It is a little bit, Martin. It is a little bit. Technically, it's not, but it's a little bit odd. What legendary did I get? Oh, Minecraft speedrunner versus 5 hunters. Dream. I love those videos. I'm not well. I like Minecraft, but I don't really like watching Minecraft. I like playing it. But those videos with Dream and stuff, and like them kind of concepts are just so entertaining. They really found a niche there and blew up on YouTube because of it. That's the first time I've ever seen this captain drop 4 epics. Ever. And I've farmed this thing ridiculous amounts of times. Bum ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum bum. Oh, I know this song in the background. Boom. Boom. Oh. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum bum. I know this song. I know this song. But that is the old song I used to have on my intro ages ago, but it's been remixed. That came out 54 minutes ago. Oh, nice. I'm going to watch that when I get off stream. I feel like I really want to punch a dolphin. Why? Dolphins are amazing. Don't punch a dolphin. They probably beat the shit out of you as well. Because they can be vicious, you know, dolphins can. People think that dolphins are all these cute little things. Dolphins are vicious as fuck. Or can be, I should say. Not all of them. Oh, can you actually... Oh, hold on. Wait. I've never noticed that word saying quick mark all. Can I just, like, click that? Oh, I was hoping you could just click that and do them all. My level 30 world tier 15 pyro is having trouble at CT6. I go fast but always get killed before the end. Also, the loot is only level 38, but I am wearing level 42s. Guess I have to farm hunts or bounties. Pyro is very build dependent for being able to survive while also doing huge damage. What I would suggest is like looking up some of the builds that are online, because not only is like mods important, but also the bonus attributes are very important for pyros. So, you know, like your max health, your anomaly power, your status power, that type of stuff is very important for pyro. So if you find a build you like and get specific armors for those bonus attributes, and then also get the mods that work with it, you'll fly through those tiers. Actually very similar to Devastator, because I got stuck on CT7 for a long time until I found this bleed build, and then just flew through the higher tiers. One epic, 2 epics. Bump. I can't remember what the levels are for each C tier. And behind the scenes for Minecraft. Oh, there's a behind the scenes. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be interesting. There's loads here at the moment. Love living by the sea. You got dolphins by you. Holy crap. That's amazing. Dolphins are massive. They are. They're a lot bigger than people think they are. And if one had a funny turn, they would fuck you up. There's actually like websites and that where you can go on and read about it and how vicious they can be. Because I read it like a few years back. I think like human friendly dolphins though are just cute as shit. That's true as well, Larry. Potato just said that make sure everything you're wearing is the highest it can be. Like, he was using a pistol that was really low and he didn't put a high one on. So if I put on like this 20.9k, it's really going to change everything about your build. So make sure everything you have on is the highest it can be, while also having the right mods and stuff as well. You have dolphins by? Jeez, I want some dolphins by me. I'll get like a fish tank. Throw them in there. 2 epics. Boom, 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 boom. But really look at bonus attributes and what mods you need, and have a look at some other builds and stuff. The bottom tree pyro I've really enjoyed a lot. The anomaly power pyro, where you use oh, it's been a while since I played my pyro. I definitely use the volcano ability. And maybe heat wave and overheat, I think I use. You mark things with overheat, you set them on fire, and then you just like put a massive eruption below them. And if you have like high anomaly power and high status power, you can do a lot of damage. I still haven't really built my pyro though, but that's what I've been using. 2 blues. Bum, 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 bum. Dolphins are big and strong boys, they are indeed. And girls. Got wares as well right now, but they're just passing up to Scotland. Man, I'd love to see that. I'd love to live by the sea. Apparently some dolphins eat poisonous pufferfish to get high. And you want to fuck with them. I wouldn't fuck with them if they're eating pufferfish just to get a high. Ah, Falcon, nice. You've been looking for that for a while, haven't you? You know what, funny enough, I think I got that yesterday when I was playing off stream. I'm a Technomancer, I think. If I remember rightly. 1 purple, 1 blue. What's up, Jacob? How are you? How are you? Bum 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 bum. Pow pow. Pop. Pop. Reload. 1 epic, 1 blue. He's now gets a dolphin and puts it in a fish tank. That fish tank has no power compared to me. Dolphin breaks the fish tank glass. That probably would happen, to be honest. Bum, 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 bum. One epic, 1 blue. What am I on now? 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We're on 201 at the moment. And I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. I've still got to do up to 1,000 of these. But it was nice to do them here with you guys as well. Was that a good one? It was a good one. I can imagine that happening, to be honest. Bum 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 bum. I can't believe I've held like 40 viewers throughout this entire stream of me just killing this guy over and over again. Bum, bum. The next legendary is going to be a cannonball chest. I don't think you can get the armor sets from these captains. I think they only drop a certain amount of weapons. Get ready to change that that counts. You were wrong again, Leon. I need Kanechi in here to make a prediction, because he seems to be really close with them. Don't delete it now, Leon. Get ready to change that counter too. Oh, it's because you made a spelling mistake. I thought you were taking it back because I didn't get a legendary. You should watch the Hog Hunt by Sadist. Is that a YouTube channel? YouTube video? I'll write that down. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on. One epic, one blue. One epic, one blue. Hog Hunts Sadist. Bum, 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 bum. Keep making typos and it pisses me off, so I remove them and type them again. I'm like that as well, to be honest. Can't stand doing spelling mistakes. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're on the one blue, one epic train. Have you watched Seaspiracy on Netflix? I have not. There's so many things I want to watch on Netflix. Say this is a YouTube channel and Hog Hunt is a video. Ooh, I'll give it a watch as well. After stream. Bum, 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 bum. One purple, one blue. This actually hasn't been as boring as I thought it was going to be. I've actually enjoyed sitting down and talking. Lego next run. Ah, you owe me £200 now for that. For getting my hopes up. As damages. She makes really good animations, they're so good. I like people who can animate well. Like really good animations are a lot of fun to watch. There's well, I'm sure people know Valkyrie. Valkyrie's YouTube streamer, biggest female streamer in the world. 100 Thieves. Her videos mostly Among Us at the moment, but the person who animates for her, like they have cutaways to animations, like fucking unbelievable. The new Justice League and Mortal Kombat movies are the ones I want to see. The Justice League Snyder Cut is by far, and I mean by far, the greatest comic book movie that has ever been made. Ever. You should react to it before you end stream. Unfortunately, there's always the risk of being copyrighted for using someone else's video on a stream where you could potentially be earning money off it. Because every time someone joins, I get ad revenue. So if someone doesn't like the fact that I watched their video without their permission, they can copyright strike the channel and I lose the revenue. Not that there's much revenue to lose anyway, but you know, it's not worth the hassle, unfortunately. But I'll definitely watch it when I get off. And Mortal Kombat, I'm gonna hopefully, maybe, potentially, I might be able to watch it tonight. If I can squeeze out 500 runs tonight, I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat after stream. I mean, you can use it; it's fair policy. Technically, yes, but I've been doing this for a long time, Martin, and I know what YouTube are like when it comes to fair policy. So, fair use is only really viable if it's transformative, right? Now, if you take someone's video and cut it up into small clips and talk about it as in like a criticism or a review of their video, then most of the time it's not going to get struck. If you just react to something, there's some dodgy grounds there. Now, if you're a YouTube golden boy or girl like Sniper Wolf, you're not ever going to get hit for anything because you make too much ad revenue for YouTube for them to really put anything in place to copyright strike you. But for a little old channel like me, you best believe they ain't going to care about me. Do you get money even if we skip the ads? Yeah, not as much. But I mean, if you don't want to watch an ad, just don't watch an ad. I'm not that. I don't care that much. but you do earn some off it, even if someone does skip it. Been told it's a lot better than the Avengers movie. The thing that the Avengers movie did well is they did a lot of story across a lot of films, right? So they built up all these characters where they had their own individual stories, their own individual growth, but then brought them together in a really, really epic way. Now, the original Justice League was just not bad because I enjoyed it, but it just didn't have that same gravitas as Avengers has. This Snyder Cut is 4 hours long. And it builds up each individual character, gives them story, gives them heart, gives them character, and brings them together in unbelievable fashion. It's an incredible film. If you get a chance to watch it, absolutely watch it, because it's by far, in my opinion, the best comic book film that's ever made. They did in one film, or Snyder did in one film, that it took Avengers 22 films, I think, to do. 2 epics and a blue. And I'm not trying to put down Marvel, because their films are incredible, don't get me wrong. I have no comment on that, Martin. I try to be as respectful as I can, while also still being honest. But you all watch the 30-second ad. I appreciate that, but you don't have to. Don't worry about it. YouTube is simping for Sniper Wolf. Oh, absolutely. And it's just business. So, let me tell you about my channel, right? So, say someone donates me $100. Straight away off the bat, YouTube take $50. Gone. Gone. And then I'm also partnered with a network, so they take 10% of what's left. So, out of that $50 that's left, I get 45 of it. Now, I'm in a relatively good place with my kind of contract. Sniper Wolf is going to have an unbelievable contract where she doesn't lose that much money. But the amount of views she generates, the amount of ads she generates, like, let's say she makes $1 million. YouTube are easily making $1 million as well. So you really think they're going to be like, no, we're copywriting you? Never going to happen. Never going to happen. It's not ratty behaviour, it's business. It's not fair, but it's business. That's just how businesses work. And I'm sure Sniper Wolf is in a position where she's made her content the best way possible to not get struck. Like, she's doing everything she can to be legal, because she would be stupid not to. And she's a very, very intelligent businesswoman. But anyone else doing that type of content with her could be in a lot of trouble. If they're not big people making big money. It's just life, it's just business. It happens. Not even just in the YouTube space, just in anywhere, any place. The reason why people get so pissed off about it is because it's a girl. And that's just simply what it is because, oh, women, that woman, if she wasn't a woman, if she didn't have boobs, then they would copyright strike her, which is just one complete bullshit. And then the second thing is, Sniper Wolf must be, you know, sleeping with people at YouTube. And it's like, stop being so fucking ignorant, because you wouldn't say that about a man. I don't really like Sniper Wolf either, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to simp for her myself. I really don't like her content. But fair's fair. That's just how YouTube works. That's how life works. And she's killing it. You can't take that away from her. Especially because she's a woman, you can't take that away from her, because women succeeding in this space is very few and far between. So if you look at like Valkyrie and Pokimane, they're the 2 top most watched female streamers in the world. But when it comes to overall streamers, they're like 30th and 60th, because this is dominated by men. And people don't realise that. They just think, oh, woman, stealing all my views because she's a woman. It's just ridiculous. Is this a good palindrome roll? Chamber compensator, fluted barrel, flared magwell, overflow, and rangefinder. That's a good PvE role. PvP, you probably want ricochet rounds, anything that's tied to range, rampage. I can't really remember because I haven't played this in a while, but anything that's to do with range and anything that increases damage for PvP. But yours is a good PvE role because of overflow. You'd have a lot more bullets to kill things and stuff. Oh, rangefinder rampage is pretty good on PvP. I think it's rangefinder rampage. I think that's the one I've got actually. But hand cannons, if they're still the same way they were, you probably want a 120 hand cannon. The one from Gambit is really good. That I can't remember the name of. God, what's the name of that gun? Dun, 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 dun. Do a face reveal. For me, there's my face there. Bottom dollar, that's what it's called. Two blues and a purple. This actually isn't my real face. I need to peel this one off and then there's my face there. I just realised my lighting's gone all funny because it's starting to get darker. Am I really that close to my monitor? Where the colours are changing? Jesus Christ. Oh well. Yeah, Bomb Dollar was really hard to get. Well, not for me because I did it in 3 Gambit games and got a perfect roll. But for most people it's been really difficult. See his head pop off. 3 purples. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. Boom. What are we on now then? 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 221 we're on. Bum, 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 bum. Two legendaries. Why did I say legendary? Because I've been talking about Destiny. 2 epics. Yeah, you was wrong. You was wrong, Leon. How do we get to be a moderator? I don't really need any moderators at the moment. Like, I have myself and I'm always looking at chat. We got Leon who's here pretty much every time I stream. Phoenix is usually here in the morning stream. And DPJ is often here too, even though he doesn't fucking do anything. So yeah, I don't really do moderators at the moment or need any. If my chat got like really crazy, like I had 400, 500 viewers or something every single stream, then I might potentially think about having more moderators. But to be honest, right now I can moderate my stream on my own, even while I'm streaming. See you later, Alex, man. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway, myself. In PvP, I use Chaperone and Igneous Hammer. Oh, you're one of those people. You're one of those fucking people. I really love a good Igneous Hammer there. I hate Chaperone so much because it doesn't fucking work for me. Bum, 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 bum. 1 blue, 1 purple. It is OP, except when I'm fucking using it. It's like it shoots marshmallows when I fire it. At least I'm kind of on track with DPJ's rate of drops. Because he did 200 and got 1 legendary drop, and pretty much that's what I've got to. Two purples. Yeah, I'm just bad. I can't aim. Run around on my Hunter, jumping over people's heads and boom, headshot, and that's going to be an annoying player right there. Yeah, you're one of those people. You're one of the reasons I quit Destiny. No, I'm just kidding. Boom, 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 boom. The thing is when I get killed by a chaperone, I get frustrated because I know more often than not that person's really skillful. And that annoys me. Because you actually do have to aim for the head with that gun. Getting a headshot with chaperone is like a 90% chance to hit. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just not very good with it. I've never really been good with shotguns in Destiny though, to be fair. Well, Destiny 2. Destiny shotguns were much better, in my opinion. You got 5 legendary drops from that one monster hunt. Holy crap. Well, you're doing better than I'm doing. 1, 2. Yeah, Felwinters I hate so much. I'd much rather be killed by a chaperone than a Felwinters. Fucking, that's just what brought back bad memories for me, that is. Let's talk about Felwinters like. Let's not. I'm just kidding. It's just a ridiculous gun. You don't have to have skill to be good with it. But the people who are good are fucking unstoppable with it. I'm just mad because I wasn't playing Destiny at the time when they brought it back. So I don't even get a chance to be able to fight on an even plane. Stasis has completely ruined PvP. I never really minded it, to be honest. It became so annoying that it just became laughable and funny. Like it's just funny to me now. I haven't really played though since the nerfs to Stasis. Can you buy it in the shop now? I'm guessing that's a recent thing because I haven't played in a long time, Jacob. Oh, do you need like a exotic shard thingy me bobbity? What's it called? The exotic cipher? There's an hour of grinding though. Yeah, I've been going for 3 hours and I only got 1 legendary. What's up, Suki? How are you? I gotta start streaming a little bit later for you. You seem to always come in towards the end of my stream, Suki. So I'm gonna be going for like another 20 minutes. So I'm still around for a little bit. I might have to start trying to stream a little bit later so everyone that regularly turns up gets a chance to join in. Same as all the other old weapons. I might jump on and get it. I'm pretty sure I've got 1 exotic cipher ready, to be honest. I just don't know whether I've got ascendant shards. How is it funny? I wish I had that mindset. I just rage when I see this. When Stasis first started getting bad, I was very, very angry about it. But then, like I said, the more it happened, I just started to find it fucking funny. How ridiculous it was. One blue, one purple. This is a weird sounding song, this is. If I see a stasis super, I annoy them. I just run around so they just run out of super energy, and just as it's about to end, jump up really high and shotgun them. I wish I had that kind of wherewithal to be able to do something like that. I just usually stand there and let them kill me. Because it's just like, why am I bothering? I should get on and play some Destiny on stream. Maybe I'll do that Monday. No, Sunday. I might jump on Sunday because normally my Sunday is my day off. Or at least that's what I want it to be. Might jump on and play some Destiny. Just for the shits and giggles. I can't imagine how bad I'm going to be at Destiny, to be fair. No. Holy fuck, Suki. You're a full-time producer now. God, you've done a lot more with your life than I've done with mine. I appreciate you, though, for being around for that long. Legacy gear, 75,000k glimmer, 100 legend shots, 2 enhancement prisms, and 1 ascendant shots. Oh, you could just buy it for that. You don't even need the exotic cipher. Nice. Yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday, Lodi, for yesterday. You're awesome. How old were you, if you don't mind saying, Lodi? It's Guardian games at the moment as well. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about Guardian games. Never have. It's just another repeat stupid event. That's exactly the same as it always is. I can guarantee you though, without a shadow of a doubt, Hunters have either won or are winning. There goes a hero. Trust me, I'm nothing like a hero, Suki. But I do appreciate the sentiment. I am no hero. The shit I've done in my life, very, very far from it. Two there, 2 blues. The armor is kind of cool. That's it. I might jump on after the stream, have a quick look, try and get that Fellwinter's Line, and maybe stream it on Sunday. Do not talk about Guardian games. Destiny 2 died a long time ago for me. I don't think it will ever die for me, but it's very, very, very like easy for me to not play the game now. Like before, it was like no matter how bad it is, I want to play it. I want to play it. Now it's just like, no, can't be bothered. Boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Hope Outriders comes with some new, fresh updates. Game is getting a bit boring. I get that. If you like, if people come in and really sunk their teeth into it and put a lot of like time into it, I guess now it could be getting kind of boring. Luckily for me, I took my time with it and played casually, so I've still got 2 more characters that I need to level up. My Technomancer isn't fully complete either. My Devastator is not even fully complete, so I'm still kind of like got a lot of content for myself. It's just whether or not people want to watch it, to be fair, and how long they want to watch it for. But if they bring out new updates and stuff, keep the game going, could be something good. Heir Apparent is back. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Destiny will never die for me because it's the first game I really enjoyed, but I find it harder to play with each update. For me, it just comes solely down to the fact that Destiny changed my life. It gave me the chance to be earning 2 to 3 grand per month, and then around Christmas like 10 grand per month. I met my ex-fiance, I flew to America, I got invited out to Bungie. You know, I did all these incredible, amazing things just because of the goddamn video game. So I feel like I owe it to the game to kind of never let it die within me, but man, are they trying hard to fucking kill it. Want to play Trials tomorrow? Nah, I'm not a big Trials fan. Trials is just too much anxiety for very, very little reward. Damn, lend me a tenner. All my money is gone, Martin. Flying backwards and forwards to America to see my ex-fiance every 6 weeks was not fucking cheap. Bop, bop, ba-dup, ba-dup, bop, bop. 2 blues. We all played Destiny 2 in hopes they will get the feeling of Destiny 1 gave since Bungie screwed up big time. You know what? If they had this Destiny 2 at launch, I don't think anybody would care. But it's the fact that they bought out Destiny 2 as this really watered down casual game. And that just set it on the worst path possible. And they are trying their hardest to claw it back, but they are just too far gone. They're just managing the damage of Destiny 2 launch. I don't want to say managing the damage, because I've made some decent additions to the game, but launching the game as this like casual trash game was just it killed the game from the off. Just get the in-game bounty and you get the 3rd win going. Oh yeah, I did that with my messenger. Boom. Oh, I've already got the messenger. I got a messenger with a perfect roll. What was it? Desperado, rapid hits, and then the 2 range things on the front of the gun. You know what? I didn't even get to use that weapon as much as I'd like to. I think I am going to get back into just streaming Destiny every now and again. Because I loved that messenger when I was using it. 2 pebbles. Using the bloody messenger and bottom dollar. Woo! Not to flex, but as a producer, my payments are so weird. Last month I made around 2k. This month, 5. 2 months ago, 1,500. It's funny. Flex as much as you want, man. I'm happy people are making money. That's all I care about. But that's very, very, very similar to YouTube. YouTube is so inconsistent. Like, when January hits, you watch, if you remember this, next year, after Christmas, when January hits, go on YouTube and see how many YouTubers are taking a break. Taking a break for mental health reasons, or taking a break for this, that, or the other. All it is that ad revenue is so fucking diabolical in January that nobody does any work because they're not going to earn any money from it. Watch January if you remember. And that's just solely because so how YouTube works is that companies buy advert space. So they pay YouTube a certain amount of money to run a certain amount of ads across their whole platform. And then whatever videos those ads appear on, the creator gets some of that money. That's how YouTube works. When it's coming up to Christmas, people want to have a lot of adverts because people buy stuff at Christmas. So ad revenue is through the roof for everybody across the board. When January hits and Christmas ain't around no more, oh my god, does nobody get paid anything? I went from 12,000 in December on one of my years to I think probably about 1,200 the next month in January. That is crazy. For the same amount of videos, the same amount of work, everything. And that's why in January you'll see people like, oh, I need a break. YouTube things that a lot of people don't realize happens. Back then I took a risk to become a full-time producer. My payments were so low. I almost lost my house, my car, but luckily people noticed my work and now I live off it. That's the dream, man. That's the dream. You're living the dream. That risk paid off. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. I would be. I'm extremely lucky that I don't have any responsibility. I live at home with my parents. So, you know, I don't have to worry about losing a house or anything like that. So at the moment I can kind of fuck around and not worry too much about that kind of stuff. But I do want to become a therapist and all that. So while I go through uni, I'll probably still live at home. Unless I meet a girl or whatever. Or if any of that shit happens. But in like 2-3 years from now, when I'm hopefully a counsellor or a therapist, I'll be able to start branching out and being fucking loaded as shit. Do you know, and this is actually a reality, this is mental. You know, you have your adults that you go through therapy, you counsel them, etc, etc. If you can actually, it's actually crazy. If you are a therapist to a child, you can actually charge like up to £50 an hour. Which is fucking crazy. I think that was 1 blue, 1 purple. I'm going to put it down as 1 blue, 1 purple. I mean, it's it's not necessary, but you know, obviously working with kids is a lot more important than working with adults in terms of development, because obviously adults are already developed and it's just taking care of the problems they have and fixing them as an adult to an adult. Working with children is a lot more intricate, so charging more is obviously, you know, that's obviously going to happen. Problem is, if you're a really good counsellor, you can charge a hell of a lot more than £50 an hour. Be like Dr. Disrespect. As an entertainer, I'd love to be like him, have all that production quality and stuff, but as a human being, I've heard he's not the nicest of people. So, no thank you. I'm already not a nice person myself. I don't need to be any less nice. Or at least I wasn't a nice person. I'm a nice person now. What a banger of a song. I thought I was only going to get one blue then. I was going to scream. One thing I learned in my life is don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Make them come true while you live your life. I think that's a good philosophy to have, but I think it's different from person to person on the capability and ability to actually make it happen. Like, if I was never diagnosed as autism, I would never have done anything with my life because of the challenges that an autistic person faces even when they don't know they're autistic. So like anxiety, stress, depression, things like that. That would have always held me back, and I never ever would have got to a point where I was chasing my dream. I thought YouTube was my dream. You know, I did so much to make that work. But when I was diagnosed with autism and I look back on it, I realized that, I mean, apart from the moments I had with my ex-fiance, all that kind of stuff, you know, Bungie, apart from those moments, it really wasn't worth it. It wasn't my dream at all. All I've ever wanted to do my entire life is help people. That's my dream. But how can I help people when I'm an undiagnosed autistic? You know what I mean? So I really think it depends on circumstances for people to actually be able to fulfill and chase their dreams. And then it comes down to also, you know, rich people obviously get more opportunities, and I don't come from a rich family. I don't have those benefits myself, but I do have the benefits of being a white straight male. So, you know, it really depends on your circumstances, because if you're from the hood and you're black and you're gay, you ain't getting the same opportunities as other people. It's just reality. But I do agree with the philosophy, 100%. I can't just do my dream. I'm too old to win the F1 world. Oh, that fucking tickled me. Oh, that was funny. Epic Blue. F1 World Championship. Not gonna lie, is now UDPJ more console owned the Destiny community back then in D1. Well, when D1 first came out, even prior to launch, there was 10 British YouTubers, I think 10 British YouTubers who were invited out to Bungie. Myself, DPJ, more console, some other idiots that I hate, so I'm not even going to mention their name. Unknown Player was one of them, and just a couple of others. The American guys were already out there, obviously, because they're in America. So there was about 20 to 25 creators who created the Destiny community, and I was one of them. You know, a lot of people hate me in the Destiny community and all that, but they don't realize that I fucking started the community alongside some other great content creators and some other pricks that I hate. Oh, no, wait. No, that's the wrong one. I need to go here and here and then take off 2 of that. Okay. Also as well, I want you to know this, and I tell everyone at every single chance possible for this. So before Trials of Osiris came out, oh, my weapons have been going to the stash. Fuck. Before Trials of Osiris comes out, we was asked to come to Bungie and test Trials of Osiris ahead of time. So we were like instrumental in being the first people to ever play Trials outside of the Bungie themselves. So I want everyone to know this. I was the very first person to get a triple Titan Smash. And what I did was, it was on the map with the outside desert, burning sands or burning something. And I ran through the middle and ran over to the heavy ammo, because heavy ammo used to spawn straight away on one of the rounds. And I smashed more console and 2 other people that I don't like, and killed all 3 of them. Unfortunately, we lost the round because one of the other people was a fucking PvP guy and killed all of us. But I was the first person to get a multi-smash or multi-super in Trials of Osiris, and it was on more console, and that makes it even better. But even looking back, making money off Destiny 1 was the best deal, and having an amazing fun game, get paid. Yeah, I mean, you know, getting paid to play video games is a dream in itself, but not my dream specifically. I thought it was, but it definitely wasn't. By the way, if anyone's wondering, More Console is one of the best people I've ever met in my life. The dude is so fucking funny and just so down to earth. What you see on those videos of More Console is just who he fucking is in general. You know, I've drank with him. Me and DPJ have drank with him. Actually, funny enough, that's probably the most I've ever drank. We went to Germany for Eurogamer. We were invited out by Bungie. That's probably the most I've ever drunk, to be honest, in a single sitting. Oh, and I think I went to bed early because I didn't want to get too drunk. And I think I was there with my ex-fiance at the time. Maybe no, I wasn't. No, that's Germany. So I just went back to the hotel anyway because I wasn't feeling it. And I think fucking DPJ and More Consort ended up going through Germany and finding fucking breakdancers or something and rappers, and More Consort was rapping when he was drunk and stuff. And that's just the kind of guy he is, man. He's a good guy, man. Like when I left YouTube for like 3 years, he was one of the only few people to actually fucking message me and be like, "Are you okay?" and good luck and all that kind of stuff. Him and Cruiser were like really only 2 people outside of my initial internal circle in gaming. And when I came back to YouTube and I was making some Destiny content, but I came on and I was streaming Paper Mario. No, I was streaming Fall Guys, and he came in and fucking donated to me. And it's like, I hadn't spoke to him in like 2-3 years, and he just commented on that. Like the guy's just an amazing guy. My next dream would be to go into space. I love space, but it's never going to happen either. I mean, never say never. The world might get to the place where we're going to fucking blow up because of global warming, and they have to take people to space. You never know. You never know. Games nowadays don't live to our standards. Well, I think with how far technology has progressed, I think we expect games to be better than they are, because on old gen and old tech, games were incredible. So I feel like our standards have gone way too high because the technology's gone too high, too good. And the developers are playing catch up and always will be playing catch up, unfortunately. Right, let's have a look at how many we're on. 2 epics. Okay. So 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so that's 100 there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 3. 2 more, and then I'm getting off. So we'll be at 253. No, 255, sorry. That's not bad for a 3.5 hour stream, to be fair, while we're talking and stuff. But when I get off stream, I'll be able to fucking power through these. I might be able to get at least 500 done tonight, and then do the rest in the morning. What was that? 2 blues, was that? Yeah, 2 blues. Bam! Last one. Let's hope we get a legendary. Can you imagine? That'd be fucking mental. Outriders is the first game that got me excited. Got over 108 hours in the game, and I'm bored because of the content. But Borderlands always kept me in love. I can't never talk Borderlands. You can't ever talk bad about the Borderlands series. Oh, I can. The fucking pre-sequel. Pre-sequel was dog shit. But, you know, I agree with you for the most part. Borderlands is an incredible franchise. Borderlands 3... They're only just getting to a place now where it should have been off launch with all the changes they're making, but I think again that comes down to not living up to the hype of our standards, because Borderlands 2 was fucking incredible, one of my favourite games of all time, and Borderlands 3 just didn't really live up to it, unfortunately. It was still a good game, but not as good as it probably could have been. Right, so at the end of this stream, let's say, I started with 14,352 titanium. So I'm at 19,140 titanium in 255 runs. Which is quite a good return on titanium, to be fair. I started with 132,500 leather. 167,300, that's not bad either. I started with 46,000 iron. And I'm at 61,000. Not bad at all. And I actually forgot to record what time my fucking legendary dropped. So now I'm going to have to go through all the footage until I find where it was. Let's have a look at the epic so far. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 15, 19. 319 epics. I won't bother carrying the blues because they don't fucking matter. But yeah, so that's the end of the stream, guys. I just want to say, you know, for the like 30, 40-ish people who stuck around this entire time, I fucking love you more than you could possibly know. Like, to come in and watch me do something as monotonous as this, you know, even though we get to have a chat and it's fun in that sense, to come and sit and take hours out of your day to watch me do this means more to me than I can ever truly fucking explain. Like, at all. Like, there's no words for the meaning that means to me for you guys to come and sit and watch me do this stuff. I appreciate each and every one of you who have been talking and commenting, but the people who have been lurking too, you're just fucking incredible, and I love every single one of you. And I wish I could carry on and do more, but I really want to dive into these and get them out of the way, and I need to just like turn off stream and be able to do that. But it's been fun. I really did enjoy this, and I enjoyed the chats, I enjoyed the conversation, and I will see you again very soon, hopefully. Not tomorrow morning because I gotta go look after the puppy, but maybe tomorrow evening. So thank you all, I love you, thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking.